white-haired man in a red robe saying, "Greetings, friends. Welcome to the realms of Dungeons and Dragons."
What?
We'll sail for 10,000 miles. We'll sail for 10,000 more. We'll drink and we'll fight and we'll sail all night. We'll sail for 10,000 miles.
God damn, this looks professional. We better up our actual game.
Nah.
Portal!
So intimidated.
Portal!
Oh, wait.
Drowning over here.
We all messed up. Hold on, there we go.
Wait, what?
We're okay.
Professional
Oh, there we-
streamers
wait.
within 2
Whoa,
seconds.
Wait.
cool.
All right, I'm Ansel now.
Yeah, wait.
Or
Oh,
I'm,
yeah, we're all, how did we get all
I'm
switched up?
Patches.
Yeah, how
I'm
did that
Patches
happen?
now.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Well, while that gets
That's
fixed,
okay.
last
Look at
time
that.
on the Swashbucklers, if you were here, you were
shit.
literally just watching it
Oh,
anyway.
no.
Oh,
I didn't notice it before.
I'm
it's like
Guido.
magic.
We're gonna play,
It's now Captain Squeedo.
this kills me. Okay, Bonnie, you need to go here. Okay, that's where Bonnie goes. You go here. I guess.
Get in your hole.
Keep going
At
with the
your
recap,
home.
Chris.
Don't you want to go home? Right.
There we go.
Last
Almost.
time
There
on
we go,
the
there we go.
Swashbucklers,
Like
there was a huge battle between some forces, supernatural and otherwise. The free peoples of the Isles had gotten together to assist the Macro Nectus, the crew, as you can see, partially assembled here in front of you, as they were fighting off the undead armada. Through the timely intervention of Swash's god, Umwanch, they were thrown through a portal after the Sea Lich had kind of scoffed at them and disappeared himself. And the entire party followed suit. There was a huge portal, and then for some reason, tons of Sharknadoes, which I don't quite recall that session, that part. And they have now washed up on the strange shores of the realms of Dungeons and Dragons.
Nice.
Was that long enough? Okay.
We don't question the
Add
Sharknadoes
like
around
2
here.
more minutes.
2 more
2
minutes.
more minutes of pander.
So real quick.
Sharknadoes.
There's Sharknadoes. Real quick, there was a elemental war going on whatever plane of existence that they were on there, and things were pretty brutal. And now they're on a new plane of existence, and they have washed up on this island just off the coast of a town next to some standing stones that must have been like the outlet of the portal. Crew.
Is there a portal back?
There is no portal.
Okay, so the portal closed behind us. I would have just loved to jump right back in, you know.
You kind of remember some kind of slippy, slidey portal water slide thing. You see no ship.
I'm going to stand in the middle of the circle of stones and attempt to climb. Is there like a middle circle? Or is there a middle stone? Or not?
Sure.
Okay. I want to
Depends
attempt
on
to
your
climb it
orientation.
in an attempt to climb back up the slippy slidey tube. Because Maeve's not here.
Here's the crazy thing. When you go to climb the stone, you realize that you're really short. But the person standing next to you is really tall. And the other one is really hairy. And the other one, I don't know about the other one. You want to describe what has happened to your characters?
The fuck?
Well, you're
Are
still
you
short.
somehow even shorter?
I guess.
It's about the same eye level, you know, like didn't really have to look down, but just the angle is greater, you know.
What? Is that Jimmy's voice coming out of the cat?
Boy, I were wondering if I drank too much seawater as well. You're seeing that?
Patches, you're humongous.
I've always been a
You're
humongous.
a giant. Ooh, look.
Am I
no.
bigger than normal?
Yeah, I think so.
Well,
Yeah,
wait. How
you're
do we
like-
know Patches isn't normal and we're shorter, and Bonnie's just even shorter.
Yeah, perhaps everyone's
You're covered
just
in
shorter
hair.
and
You're
I've
a
stayed the
cat. You're
same.
literally a cat.
We should
That's
focus on
not
that.
the point
Do
that I
Well,
am
you've
trying
got
to
the
make.
cutest ears, though.
Yeah, you do. Does Tunky Salsa have like a laser sight?
It does.
you should do the lasers. The laser
I
pointer.
believe we all have
I
extra
feel
ones of those
so
tubes as well.
belittled by that comment, Bonnie.
Great, I'm gonna do it. Get it? Get the laser! Get the laser!
I take aim with silent but deadly.
Oh shit.
All right.
Yes.
Well, that didn't
Chris.
work.
Alright.
Didn't work.
So not an actual cat,
No,
so
but-
there's that.
No,
I guess you're
I
also-
still have a personality.
So
There's going to be a lot more sneaky, I think.
have you
There
always
must be
been
some-
so
Part of
Right.
Homanch's plan to drop us here. I feel closer to him. And
Yeah, can we get like a gift receipt just in case we need to exchange this?
Boy,
one?
I've gone all grey.
yes,
Yeah,
Father Charity.
like two of y'all are much greater than you were before,
yeah, my,
except for I guess
the
Jimmy
markings.
and
which is with these
Yeah,
markings.
Wait,
Are you-
I were just going to ask you that, Swash. Can you tell us what's going on with all of these?
You have
I
whiskers.
appear to be a
Did-
selkie.
Like,
oh.
Well, you're a
For those in the
seal
audience
man.
that don't know, a
Oh.
Selkie is, yes, a seal person.
A Fey seal person, is it not?
A face person, yeah.
Yeah.
so
That's
you
what
have
seals make,
more
right?
whiskers than your whiskers of a mustache,
Yeah.
and that's unsettling.
So you
Some
can
mustache
feel
kind
things
of
with your
fit into the
mustache now.
braids.
Yes.
Ah.
Weird.
Well, that must be helpful.
And I think, I can feel the urge to return to the sea. I'm gonna shamble
for you.
towards the sea.
Somebody
and as
toss him.
So do
I
Somebody
we
can
all-
turn
toss.
once a day. I can
Patches.
turn into a seal, can I?
I believe so. It should be on your character features. Now that we're in 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons, everybody, your character sheet should have all of your stuff. I went through and tried to get it all in there. I don't think I missed too much. Yeah,
I
silky
can
features.
polymorph into the form of a seal. Stats of a dolphin. Alright,
Patches.
so you guys watch as I
See
walk
how
towards-
see how far you can toss him.
Dredgen says you're a little quiet, Lich.
Of course I am.
I hear that.
Alright, I'm gonna shamble towards the beach and then change into a seal. And then just as I'm going into the water, Seals comes up out of the water, who I'm very happy to
Yes.
see. And we both dive into the water.
Wait, we're going to ask if you knew what these stones were.
So
Advocate
we're
when he comes
here
back.
for
Yes, sir.
less than 5 minutes, and he
Seals
already
have ears?
wanders
Indeed,
away. I
Bales,
feel
I
like
know.
this is going to set a precedent.
It's
So-
par
so
for
you're
the
on-
course, isn't it?
You looking around, you see it's like a sparsely wooded island. There's these strange standing stones. They kind of glisten on the surface, multitude of colors, but no actual portal or shining light or anything. Seals and Seals Swash are cavorting in the water nearby. Just near this island, there
Getting to know
seems
each
to
other,
be
bonding a little, you know what I mean?
higher. It's already
So
getting weird.
starting, you started at PG, now you're at R. Let's not go further than that.
It's a pirate's favorite letter.
Arr, or the sea.
Can we
There's like a
see the
peak of rock.
land?
There seems to be not far off, about 1,000 feet or so. There's what looks like part of a village, a sleepy fishing village, spread along the coast, and then like
Okay.
a river comes pouring into.
Who
the-
thinks they can swim that far other than the two seal bros looking for their beach ball?
Not
I
me, I never
stand-
learned to swim.
You kept saying you were a certified seaman. That was like every other sentence. I'm a certified
Able-bodied.
seaman.
Able-bodied, not
Able-bodied
certified.
seaman. Sorry.
Able-bodied.
Sea man.
That's
That-
like
That's the first rule. You
Sea
don't learn
man.
how to swim, so as you're more
See,
motivated
the
to save the
portal
ship.
swaps things, you see. It swap things.
Alright, I come
So-
back out of the water.
It just swapped some things, certainly.
Is there anything?
Kind of you.
Is there anything that would indicate that this might be a whole different dimension that we're in? Other than
Well-
obviously we're
From the
different
fact that you're a
people.
seal now? Alright.
Right, but it doesn't mean we've okay.
Were you a seal
We got
beforehand
new
and you were
powers
just
and
really
are on a
good
different
at
island.
keeping secrets?
As far as I know, I could just be changed in the same world that I am.
You feel slightly less frail than you did previously. Swash, you feel more teeming of magic than you did. Like before, you had to struggle to get Umwanch to provide you with some magic, and now you feel it just sort of around you. You don't know what Jimmy or Patches have become. You've never heard of creatures actually existing looking like them.
My first thought isn't going to be
Is
that
the
I'm in a
captain
different
here?
world. Yes, where's Guido?
Oh, heck, yeah.
Yeah, you see. No
Splat make it?
splat. Nope. Just the four of you, and Captain Guido's passed out like behind one of the stones with an empty bottle of rum.
Does Captain Guido look like the same kind of squid man he was before, or is he a different squid man now?
Strangely, it seems like he's actually become a squid person like that. If you recall, it was an alien
fused.
squid helmet
head.
that he was
And
he
now
was wearing.
There's
Now
no
he's, like,
there's no
fused
seam
into
there's no
it.
seam anymore. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
It is. He
All right,
and it
well-
have become one.
Well,
It's
that
my-
confirms that.
As my lean,
Yeah.
hard body comes walking out of the ocean, glistening in the moonlight with the water running off.
Did anyone order cheesecake?
It's not even nighttime.
No.
How are you glistening
Wait,
in
is
the
it-
moonlight?
is
It's
it
not
Where
nighttime?
did your shirt go?
It is nighttime.
It is nighttime.
I refuse to believe that it is night.
It's slightly misty. There's
Your
a
clothes
moon.
disappear every
There's a
time you
bad
do
moon
that.
rising. And then you see a long shadow being cast across the area you're standing in. And attached to the end of the shadow, there's a upright turtle.
Well, hello there.
Quick, kill it.
Ah! What the heck? Why are there people here? This is my island.
Oh.
Sorry, sir.
Where's your deed?
My what?
We have.
Your deed
Wait,
to own this island.
I believe this island were given to us by a sea god, so...
Yeah, right. What he said. We
I don't know
Or at
about
least
that.
we
are
were
pretty
put here by
powerful.
one.
Allow us to
you're
parlay.
surrounded by.
I'll take
sea.
this one.
Go on.
Hello,
While they're
sir.
doing that, I'm gonna walk up to Captain Guido's body and lift up the bottle to see if there's anything left.
It is the driest bottle you've ever seen.
I'm gonna smash the bottle
It
on
is-
the ground.
Got his tentacles in there somehow and like drained all the liquid out.
Is that what tentacles
Not
do?
even any moisture. Bone dry.
Yeah, Seiko, you're. Are you a sea turtle?
I literally look like Master Uguay.
Okay.
Oh my god.
So you're
I
like a
did,
But are
I
you a
did
sea
give an
turtle?
avatar to our illustrious
I'm
DM
working
to
on-
put on the
yeah.
screen.
Lich has
The screen
control
that-
of the.
I did not
the
know
thing
of
here.
this.
It's okay. I will send it to you now.
Oh, oh, never mind. I was thinking roll 20, not stream. My bad.
It's all right.
Are you a sea turtle though?
I am a sea turtle.
But I have a bit of affinity with the creatures of the sea. Hello, I come in the name of Umwanch.
Who?
Umwanch, father of the
Well, that's
waves.
not a good
That
sign.
is the-
That
that is
sounds like
proper.
you have something wrong with your stomach.
All right, old timer. Could you tell us where we might be?
You're on my island, as I said.
Are you alone on this island?
I am a bit of a hermit, yes.
We can take him, guys. We can totally do it.
Just because we can doesn't mean we should.
First, we should find out what these stones are for, and if we can get off the island.
Thank you, Dredge.
We are pushing the boundaries.
Starting early today. Starting early.
That one were unintentional.
All right. So, your island. Well, who do you happen to be, sir?
My name is Brookley.
Berkeley.
Brookley.
Berkeley.
Brooke.
Brookley.
Like a brook, like a brook.
Wait, are there any brooks on this island?
Bromley. Brookley?
It's like a cauliflower, but greener.
Broccoli. Oh, okay.
Either that or I'm some dude dressed in green with unibrow.
I mean,
All right,
same,
then.
but
Well, terribly sorry to have landed on your island. We seem to have lost our ship.
Oh,
that's a really good point. We lost our ship, all of our cannons, my pseudo-wife,
Wait.
my splat, my
Think of this, though.
everything else.
We're
What
not
if I-
being hunted down by a dead sea dragon turtle.
As far as you know.
monstrosity thing.
You left a foot of your
good
body off of your list of
That's a
things
good
you
point.
lost.
Sir Turtle, Barley,
Am I
Barkley.
seriously, like, actually shorter? Now, I thought
Barley,
halflings were
broccoli.
always short.
You're slightly shorter than you were. You feel a little shorter.
I need to know
Great.
your.
Also that?
I gave you my
I
name.
think Patches
Give me
was
yours.
talking about your actual leg
I
that
am
is now
Swash.
replaced with a metal one.
Swash.
The tall,
Wonderful.
the talking
I already
feline
was lost.
is Jimmy.
What?
Jimmy Lightfingers.
Don't introduce me for myself.
Well, you're too busy yapping over there, so somebody's got to talk for you.
The giant over here, giant is Bonnie.
Bonnie,
and
Bonnie,
And the large man over here,
What?
Patches.
Patches.
Ayo.
I'm not a giant. Oh wait, that was the joke. That was the joke. Okay.
Gotcha.
Wait, you're being teased, is what that were.
Well, you mentioned you're missing a boat.
Yes.
Oi,
Yes, if you could point us, where's this town over here? Is this your town? Do you own this town?
Pretty sure it was a galleon, actually. So.
The
There we
island
could
is
get there.
the island is mine. The town.
Oh, the town's not
I-
on the island? Did I mishear the communication?
correct.
Oh.
Oi.
The island is just sparsely wooded.
You were hanging out with your buddy seals
about-
and seals.
About 500, about 20,000 square feet of island. It's just off the coast. Just to the north, you see a village, and then there's a river that comes down and dumps down into the bay. And just off to the west, there's a slightly raised peak of land that comes very close to the island.
Oi, I were thinking if we went over towards that westerly section, do you think there was a crossing to be made in that narrow?
There is
Oh,
a
maybe.
crossing to be made, but I would say that most of you would probably be smashed upon the rocks.
Really?
Well,
The
it-
tide
is
is
it
very,
current
very
that's heavy?
tough down there.
Yeah. I would prefer to not be dashed upon the rocks if possible. So
Seconded.
Illustrious DM, I sent you a DM.
Ah, okay. Cool. I'll keep that open.
sent a DM a DM.
I
Interesting.
did.
Things just got interesting.
quick question.
Can
That
a
probably
DM
is
slide
actually
into a DM? Wait a
self-explanatory.
minute. What?
DM square? I think once they merge, it's like, merge dragons.
DMception.
DM merging.
It's
Yeah.
foiling. It's foiling. So it's D squared M squared M.
That's a lot of math.
Where does
that I'm
the
not
extra
prepared
M
to
come
do.
from?
It's dangerous, from what I
Because
understand.
it's
I
foiling.
have
How many
I have
prongs
an
are in that M?
undergraduate degree in making somebody else do that math for me. So
All
They're
right.
giants.
So
Um,
the name of the village across the way, that is a place called Salt Marsh.
oh,
You
okay.
said you had a question?
So, I have an out of character question. I'm sorry.
There's mushrooms for
Springjack.
that.
Salt
thanks.
marsh.
I will eat one of the mushrooms.
Springjack.
Springjack, is that the correct size for my body, or is it too big, too small? Do I need to have that adjusted?
Nope, it seems perfectly fit to your
Great.
current stature.
Wonderful. I guess that maybe it has like a screwy outy foot, like crutches do.
Screw outy.
Patches.
It's got a
do you
screw
recognize
outy.
like a rat, like a rat.
these
foot.
constellations? Patches.
Oi.
Patches.
Do you recognize these constellations?
Is it nighttime?
Oh,
It
that's
is.
We did.
it's just
certain,
becoming nighttime.
Oh, fantastic.
I'm going to, I want to look up at the sky and see if I recognize the position of the stars.
Okay.
I just assume that we don't. Hey, chill
This
out,
could be like
everybody.
Kingdom Hearts.
There's stuff going on in chat. You take a gander. It's a little misty, but the mists part, and you are rather confused because nothing looks like it should to you.
Great.
We've got bad news and bad news.
I prefer the medium news.
Body is shorter. That's the medium news I've got.
Fantastic. I love
Thank
the
you.
reiteration.
A giant in personality, however.
In case you forgot,
Ooh, we got
I'm
our
shorter
first
now.
Tentacle twist. Ladies and gentlemen in the
Tentacle
chat,
twists.
when did tentacle twists work a little different now? You name a player, they work like that still, the same. Name a player to get the tentacle twist, although you cannot give it to Captain Guido.
Tinkle twist.
The player
happened once.
will save the tentacle twist bank it to use at an opportune moment to help themselves. Meanwhile, though, if you see the kraken in the middle of the board here, as you give us tentacle twists and that fills up, when it gets to 8, that gives Guido the chance to introduce something complicated, horrifying, whatever.
Release
his
the
choice.
kraken.
He releases the kraken. So thank you for our first tentacle twist. Who gets it? Dredge?
Umwanch.
Umwunch. Oh wait,
Why
that
do I
was
have
that was
pink
bang pink
shit?
shit. That was
That's just giving it back to the DM.
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
I'll
Nope.
take it.
I
does
forgot
it?
that Swash
do I
is
still
not
have the
actually
thing that says to
Umwunch.
do that? Okay, I gotta change that. Hold on.
I feel as though we should all shut up for a moment and allow the conversation to happen between Swash and this turtle.
Ah,
It
yeah,
seems
Mr.
like-
Turtle.
Driving the plot forward.
I'm an old turtle. It doesn't matter. I've got time.
All right, old turtle, how do we get to said, we'll get out of your hair, or your shell, or whatever, and how do we get down to this? What's the safest way to get to this town over yonder?
I would say that it would be on my ship.
You're
Told
what
you
now?
guys
Oh,
we
that
should
was
just
shit.
take him. He's by himself. There's 4
I'm
of
gonna
us.
steal the turtle ship.
That's quitter.
We're not gonna do that.
Ship might be an overstatement.
I
We're
have
not gonna do
illusions of grandeur.
We're not gonna take. We're gonna crash.
Went hypersonic, and I didn't understand that.
I
We're
not gonna
actually
take-
clipped the microphone.
Oh, great. Yeah, no, we're not gonna take the turtle's maritime craft. We're just not.
Me
Because it's
and,
rude or because
Bonnie
you think
have
it's going to be
tentacle
crap?
twists.
Both.
Well, fair enough.
Can you guys hear the tapping on my...
What?
Can you guys hear the tapping on my computer? It's like...
Yes.
Sometimes.
That was me just.
Oh, I can get
Bonnie,
you guys
you
across.
have a tentacle twist from Chill Out, and I got one from
Do I?
Trenched-In. Yes.
Nice.
Oh, thank you.
Saving this. I had to rewrite the terminology. Okay. Thank you, Dredge,
You do
for
need to-
testing out the system.
You do need to throw a second tentacle on our octopi.
Oh,
Yes.
Now, what were you saying, Mr. Turtle? Whose name we should probably learn?
That an instrument.
I already told you my name. You're just not paying attention to me.
Broccoli, right, yeah.
Broccoli,
Oh,
yes.
right.
Barkley.
Brookley.
Brookley.
Oi.
Brookley.
Berkeley.
Brookley. Oi.
I can tell one of you is daft.
Barkley?
This part of the ocean is
One.
very odd.
Says you. It's my home.
Oh, shit. I didn't... Another... All right, I got one, too.
Ooh, they're just
looks like
pouring right
Charlotte's
in.
gonna
They're
give 'em-
ready for the
God.
kraken to be released.
Everybody wants a tentacle twist now.
Everybody wants the
Yeah, it's
kraken.
all... It's Chill Out.
So now that
Don't
we've
wake the kraken.
now that we've sorted your name, Brookley, I believe we still had the question of can you get us to the town, and what would you like in return?
Tone?
Yes,
To
I can get you
town.
to the town, and seeing as you're offering, I do have a task that you might be able to assist me with. How experienced are you as seafarers?
Very.
Oh,
I would say
Not at
mid-level. Like halfway between entry level and mid-level in there.
We know our way around a boat, old man.
We've done a lot of training on the job with these two.
Gotcha.
Right.
I have need to go out to sea and recover some cargo from a shipwreck.
You should have led with there's a shipwreck. That's our thing.
Well, I'm not worried about the shipwreck. I'm worried about the cargo, and I will get you introduced to the town proper. But in return, I'd like to also hire you on to go find this cargo. I will actually pay you.
Well, I like that. Has your ship got a winch and everything, or do we need to go to town first and get that stuff?
I don't know how big my ship is, DM.
It's got 6 oars
Fantastic.
and room
Right now, I've
for
just got
6 people.
Right now, I've just got a skiff.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have to get ourselves something a bit bigger to do the recovery.
There's going to be some rowing. So technically, the ship that the cargo is on that Brookley's looking for may be saleable, and he doesn't care about the ship. So perhaps this might be a way to get one.
I was leaving that part out until we got there. Sweet.
I had read ahead.
I've
Free ship.
ruined the game. I'm done.
Fixer upper.
Heck, the fixer-upper.
So,
Does it have
deal
skin?
here. You guys said you're without a ship. I really don't care about the one that was marooned. I just need the cargo. You guys can have the ship.
No, I've been around the sea long enough not to ask what the cargo is, but can I ask how
I have
big
it. What's the
is?
cargo?
The cargo is a keepsake from my former captain that I must get back to town.
Okay. See, Patches, nice things happen when you ask.
I still don't know how big it is.
How big
big
what
what
is?
Bigger than you.
The keepsake.
You don't need to worry about that.
Well, if I need to buy a winch to get it up, I will need to know that.
The ship is marooned. It can be fixed up and sailed.
Oh, excellent. Oh, so that's the
It's-
plan then, is to
Yes.
fix up the ship and sail
Welcome
it
back
away.
to the conversation, young man.
Somebody just cast a spell.
Yes.
What's going on?
I'm casting a spell.
Okay.
Oh,
All right. While this conversation is going on,
Yeah, I'm gonna check on it really quick.
a magical zone that guards against deception in a 15-foot radius sphere centered on a point of your choice within range. So anywhere within 60 feet, you can just point in your mind, and that's where it starts.
All right, that's what I'm doing. I'm casting Zone of Truth, and the centaur is Mr. Turtle
Right.
here.
Till the spell ends, a creature that enters or starts its turn there must make a charisma saving throw. On a failed save, a creature can't speak a deliberate lie. Brookley, please give me a charisma saving throw.
That applies to all of us, though, right?
Anyone
who's
within
in-
15 feet of him, yeah.
Yep, anybody who's within the range of the spell.
I'd assume there probably are.
I don't
some
plan on
not
lying.
shouting.
I like to keep my options open.
Okay.
Well, then.
That would be a 24.
Jeez.
I fixed your character sheet. It's back to
Yeah,
normal.
I added all my little stuff to it.
Well, you have a +7. I think
Oh,
you're
I need to make a
proficient in
charisma
it,
save,
so
I'm
it's
sorry.
even higher.
Oh no,
Why
it's
is-
just a charisma. It's just a charisma save. Oh, +7. My
Charisma
mistake.
saving
I read the
throw.
wrong number.
why
Either
am I
which way, it's a
rolling
24.
disadvantage? Stop that.
Is
Yeah.
it giving us advantage?
No, so what it's
Yes.
doing is it's always rolling 2 dice. If there's no advantage or disadvantage, we will always take the one on the left.
Oh,
Oh.
There's
It was not
a
a
setting.
DCC problem, or it was not a
No,
thing in
there-
DCC.
There's a setting for that. Let me
just-
find it.
No, I just leave it like this all the time so that we don't have to decide that we're going to roll advantage or disadvantage. It's just always on. If there's no advantage or disadvantage, you take the first die roll, the one on the left.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Legion,
I
Jimmy
got
got
the
got an
18.
18.
Yeah.
I got an 18.
You got an 18. Patches got a 5, so he
I
can't
cannot
lie.
tell a lie.
I cannot
It
tell a
doesn't
lie.
also.
The air is set up here.
Well, that's how it works. Okay,
Yeah, you could just click on the words on the character sheet.
gotcha.
And
I got a 24, but if I was to
Yeah.
actually look at the right number, that'd be a 26.
you got a 26, right? So
I have a sneaking suspicion that's more than your spell save DC.
it says right there 13. You doubled it. You can tell all the lies you want.
Oh wait, so I see. So
You,
the total got a 13.
Right, the caster knows whether each creature succeeds or fails. Affected creature is aware of the spell and can thus avoid answering questions which it would normally lie to. Such a creature can be evasive in its answers, blah, blah, blah. All right, so Swash, you know that Patches failed. Jimmy, Bonnie, and Brookley made it.
Brooklyn
Oh.
made it.
Yes.
Brookley made it, yeah. And then from behind the standing stone, you hear, "Fine, I drink all the wine and rum." And
Yes, we know you did. I know you did. And I'm upset about it.
Patches.
Yeah, we probably
Patches.
gotta bring him to.
Tell Mr. Turtle here what was going to happen to him if he crosses us.
Quick, everybody just pull out your weapons and look intimidating.
If
That's what we're
and
doing.
you can't tell a lie, Patches.
Exactly.
if he
Again,
crosses
we're gonna
us,
straight up murder you.
Well,
we're very creative in destructive ways. Oi.
that's fine. I have something that you guys don't.
A shell.
Experience.
Sure.
Damn, he's got us there.
He
Or
has-
does he?
Or does he?
I mean,
If
he
you
did-
wish to try me, be my guest.
We'd rather go to this shipwreck, honestly.
Then put your weapons away and let's get to the ship.
All right.
Can anyone tell us about these standing stones before we leave? I'm just dead curious.
Oh, that's a good
They
point.
are what's referred to as cairns. Cairns are stone effigies for those who are lost.
Karens?
Karen.
yes, they're
Karens.
Karens.
Yes.
They often
We were-
ask.
They
has to
will
see
ask
the
for your
island
manager
Island
every
manager.
day.
I have a sudden sense of cultural background with these cairns, even though I don't remember having a childhood amongst them.
That's why they're all sparkly. They're
Same.
covered in glitter and lip gloss.
Oh, great. So now we're going to be finding glitter for at least 5 years.
You should
at
see
least.
the inside of my shell. It's like a disco.
Is there any magic in these cairns?
No.
You could be lying, though.
He could be. He could be lying. 3 tenties.
You'll get it, chill out.
Carcanet.
We use them. We gotta start rolling dice to get that to happen. I couldn't use mine to make
So,
him fail.
So Brookley, this turtle has offered you a job,
Yes.
Wait,
and the job is to retrieve some cargo from a ship that he says is marooned, and all you have to do is get it for him. Probably maybe drop him off somewhere, and you might get a ship out of it.
Okay.
I'm in.
Or we could just go to this town.
But we can't
let's
get
find
to
it.
town.
I'm
need-
kidding.
without a
I'm just
boat.
kidding. I'm kidding.
I honestly,
Are we rowing now?
Sometimes I think you're that dense, so.
Real quick, does Swash now have flippers?
I do not.
Okay, great. Do my arms reach up to your face?
I think so. I'm not that tall.
Great! I'm gonna slap you.
Ah,
This is what seals
Again.
like, right?
Again. Keep going.
Yeah.
Interparty combat has begun. Roll initiative.
I did not realize
choose
you were
Bonnie's
that kind
side.
of couple.
Or not. I'm in charge
Bonnie's
of
just
warfare.
Bonnie's just
He
lost
has
her
earned it.
girlfriend. It's okay.
Oh,
Her girlfriend, her cannons, her girlfriend, her guns.
Oh
her-
no, we've left our buckets full of gunpowder behind. I liked those.
Yes.
2! I hope gunpowder exists.
Something to be
before.
made again.
All right, are we getting? What are we doing then? How do we using a skiff to get to this ship?
He
Yes.
said he has a ship, but when you go to his ship, he says, "Oh, and you all have to row, because I hired you."
it's a skiff. I will navigate us to the ship.
All right.
Guys, row as best you can. The faster you row, the sooner this will be done.
So I feel like it's gonna be 3 of us on one side and then Patches on the other.
Well, let's just figure out how to get in here.
Just like a
You would
row.
say that, but I am not as strong as I look.
I'm just gonna swim alongside. I
I'm
don't
the
row.
captain. I'm not rowing. Row, you
he's-
slops.
yeah.
Someone who carried Greedo over here.
My
Well,
tentacles.
that were me.
Me tentacles be dragging
He's
me where
just
I go.
on his belly with the tentacles. Just
Just like,
Watch
Yeah,
it.
just-
Watch it with the oar.
who's rowing? Why are we going in circles?
I'm
Well,
working
I'll
on
line
it.
up
I'm
on
just
my
a
side.
little bit.
Do you remember how to row?
no.
In the water, out the
He
water.
doesn't.
In the water, out the water.
Both sides at the same time, swabs.
All right.
Can we get a? That works, right? That's what people do.
Yes. Sure.
Don't ignore the lightning. I don't think it's actually going to storm.
It is now.
Oh, it is. It's storming now.
As you're approaching, you row for about an hour, and you approach what looks like a storm. The mists rise up and swirl around, and it smells quite foul.
What kind
And
of ship did
Brookley,
you say?
you know that this is the area where the ship has allegedly been sighted lately.
Were
We're
this ship
almost
carrying?
Sighted lately?
Indeed.
there.
Were
It's
this a
kinda
fishing
caught in the
vessel by any
currents.
chance?
Pardon?
Were this a fishing vessel by any
Oh,
chance?
no. It's
Or a-
much bigger than a fishing vessel.
Were they
Alright,
were they
so-
stowing like lots and lots of slightly after its expiration date milk?
No.
It smells like rotting fish meat and the like.
I'm sorry. Are we seeing the boat yet or not? It hasn't come yet.
No, we're
If
looking
you're-
for it.
We're
It's
in
lost
we're in the
mist.
smell zone.
You're in the smell zone. It seems to be getting close
It
as
smells
you
but
smell
doesn't the
something
whole ocean
deadly
smell
fishy. No. Never been to the ocean?
Me personally, as a person, no. Or once on a dock very far away from the ocean, very high above the ocean.
Okay.
I'm glad you gestured when you said how high you were.
Very high.
The dock was here,
I was
like
very
up
high. here,
and then the water was like way down here. It was
As
the dock from
docks-
Forrest Gump on the west
As
coast.
dock should be.
Oh,
Pier, I should say. It was actually a pier.
pier.
As,
So you're-
as we start to enter this mist in the stormy area, I'm going to be scanning ahead for my ship.
Okay. It takes some time, but the wind and the storm that's brewing seem to lead you to this old,
Was it
decrepit
Passion?
ship.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's now you.
What?
Nothing. Chat talk.
Professional
Chat
streamer.
chatter.
Cat talk? Cat talk.
Chat chatter.
Cat chat.
Cat chat.
Cat chat, everybody.
Oh, what? That?
Whoa!
What?
Joey Gatto with the
What?
wizard. She's a witch.
Wow.
How are you? I'm the ship's witch.
Yeah,
You got
that was
magic
me that
powers.
said that. Wait, what? Oh,
Who
we're in the
said we're
smell
in the
zone.
smell zone? Who said it? Was it Patches?
Oh, I did.
Okay.
It was Patches.
Yes, patches.
Nice.
Whoa.
Some cruelness going on over there. Well, now you're all like really huge.
I programmed and played some multi-user dungeons in my day. What now?
preparing the ship map for you all here. Audience, you don't need to see the map. It's an old pirate vessel. It looks like it's seen better days as you get up to it. Some of the sails are moldering and tattered. Well, it kind of looks like your last ship a little bit, but not as fancy.
Oh.
Like less fancy than our last ship?
Yeah, less fancy than your last ship. And that one was pretty bad because I think a giant zombie dragon turtle took a chomp out of one side of it.
This looks like
Yeah.
another haunted fucking boat. Do we really want
Is
another one of
it
these?
missing as much of its hull as the last one were?
No, the hull is surprisingly intact.
First thing we gotta do is look for alien
Did
engines.
this just come out of the mist on this dark,
Yeah,
stormy night?
Yep.
Turtle,
But
tell us more about this boat, please.
Is that the one?
yeah, this is my boat. See,
Your boat.
Well, yeah, I'm the only one
Pointers
left.
keepers?
No, I'm the only one left.
The only one
We were
left.
struck by some strange creatures in the sea. It wiped out pretty much all of the crew. I managed to escape with what little I had and made that island mine. And fortuitously, you all came along
Fortuitous.
so we can get
Indeed.
so I can get the cargo from this. The ship is yours. It's just this part of the sea that seems to be pretty nasty.
Can you explain the strange creatures? Were they undead? The living dead? Skeletons and zombies and such?
Giant
I-
sea turtle. God.
I
We
can't
haven't
really.
gone far, it seems.
I can't be much to describe that as once everything went south, I was in the water. All I saw was shapes. I didn't actually get to make any definition. I abandoned ship quickly.
I think
At least you could swim. Were your crew also turtle people?
Turtle, and I would be the only one. The rest of them were normal fare, much akin to you, young little one.
Not swimming folk.
Not as adept as myself.
Oh no,
Gotcha.
swimming is right bad luck on shipboard.
Oh,
the war between
it.
Morag and Umwanch is still waging.
Morg.
Umwanch.
did
Is it?
Morag.
did anybody
Lord.
see that
What? Morag.
on the ship? I mean, I'm the one with the eye patch, but I guess I'm the only one that saw that.
No.
I'm sorry, saw what?
On the ship.
Were it an interesting bird?
No, it was
Probably
kind of.
undead.
It
Were
was
it
probably a
Mike
bit
Cannon?
taller than Bonnie.
Were it
but,
Maeve?
like,
Was it Maeve?
I don't remember how tall Maeve was.
On the off chance it's
Not
Maeve,
that
we
tall.
won't shoot it first.
It sounded very. It sounded. I'm gonna say grumbling. It was a grumbling voice.
That might have been my
Probably.
stomach.
Probably not.
No, it is definitely over there. You know, you're
Maeve doesn't grumble.
grumbling, but it's right
She's
there.
too classy to grumble.
When he's scared, come on, bring it up.
Yeah, that.
Gazoon tight.
Brooklyn, is there something you're not telling us about the grumbly thing?
I don't think the ship is abandoned as we think it is.
It's alright if you haven't told us before now, but right now is when you ought to tell us.
I told you everything I can.
He has been off the ship for some time, awaiting you to arrive on his island to take him back to
help me out here. Well, there's something that doesn't make quite a bit of sense here. You lost the ship, well, or at least you were attacked. Were they human? Do you think they took your ship? Why does it keep coming back here?
I think
Currents,
maybe.
man.
I think maybe there. Yeah. I
Currents
think
just
it,
make a ship go round in circles.
There's a gyre of like trash and plastic water bottles and
You.
Oh,
you
we
are
found the trash flotilla.
yes.
Great.
You
Gonna
are
Mario
the
jump
chosen
off.
one of a sea god. Is
Sloop.
rotating
Jesus.
water really that uncommon?
How long? Okay. Okay, Jimmy.
I'm not writing anything off at this
Scratch
point.
my third eye over here
Quiet.
for a second.
There's the point is the ship is manned. Why is it keep and why does it keep coming back here?
I don't know. As I said, I abandoned ship as soon as I heard things were going south
Why do you think this boat keeps? How did you know it was going to be here?
because of the mist.
Wait, is it not
It
shipwrecked?
comes with the mist.
It is not shipwrecked. It is floating free, just kind of in this swirling sort of storm area.
Ah.
It's not like a
Right.
violent storm. There's lightning and thunder. But it's just sort of misty. It's not like raining. There's not really a lot of wind, and the sea is fairly calm.
If it comes with its own obscuring mist, I say we take this thing.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
that's
It's
that's
got
a
a-
big victory.
I was gonna, it's
Foggy
got an
ship
aesthetic
feels
about
like
it.
better
home.
than Alien Engine.
All
Maybe
right,
we
it's
can
time
get
to
like a
take the ship.
musicians to go like.
So you're gonna approach the ship. You're gonna row up to
Does
it.
anybody else want to
Yep.
ask this guy some? Like he knows nothing. Are you coming on the boat with us, Turtle?
Yeah,
Of
I don't
course
have
I
any-
am. How else am I going to get the cargo I'm looking for? You don't know where it is.
I'm gonna find out first and then ask questions later.
Of course you are, Bonnie.
Perfect.
Reserve the right to
Is
be
there gonna be
curious
any
later.
argument
Let's
from Jimmy?
sneak on the boat. Let's sneak onto the
Well,
boat.
okay,
first.
I'm with the cat.
Okay, so
I don't know, how sneaky are you?
I'd say all four of you.
Question.
Well, Swash, you're in the water.
I am. I come
Okay.
up in my wet, gleaming chest in the
How does he keep
moonlight.
losing
His
shirts?
wet, hairless chest.
with a sexy
I'm
modeling.
beginning to wonder if we need to get him a shirt.
Can we just like attach the shirt to his person?
Anyway, I'm on the
You-
boat like this, talking to you guys.
Do you want to sew the shirt into his skin? Is that what you just suggested?
We tattoo a
There's-
shirt on you, Swat.
Just on the side of
Yeah.
the boat.
There's
Hi,
this
everybody.
Not
stuff.
tattoo, but just
There's this
sew
stuff
it into
called
your
Royal
skin.
Solvent. There's this stuff called Royal Solvent. It's like glue, and once you attach the glue to it, it will not come off of whatever you stick it to.
Oh,
Okay, so we'll say you're about 500 feet away from the boat
I
right
need
now.
Yes.
And you tell me when you're going to approach, how you're going to approach, and then I will tell you what to roll.
Can,
Really? Okay.
since there's a current, could we not row and let the current take us to the ship?
The current's kind of swirling around it a little bit.
Okay, so kind of
It's very
whirlpool
gentle.
type?
Remember, it's not like an active storm. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
this weird weather phenomenon.
All right.
Well, I
It'll
just
likely
figured
pull us
since
in,
the
but
ship's-
gently. So
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
gonna go in the water and swim towards the ship.
All right.
I'll
well,
wait
then
for these guys to get there.
you and Seal, then you two are gonna travel much faster than them rowing. So you two can give me
Yeah, especially because we
Yeah.
lost our one
I
rower.
guess. stealth checks.
I'll do what I
Because-
can to help moor the ship to the.
You have control of seals, correct? I put them in the.
I think
oh,
so.
I think so. Yeah, let me look. They're in the crew folder now. Like all of our new character
Dredge,
sheets. Yeah.
do I
all our
sound
character sheets
louder
are-
now?
Sound a little louder
Have
to me.
change. I sound fine to you guys, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't
Wait.
understand why I would not sound. I'm maxing out on my audio mixer here, so I'm not quite sure. Must be your end.
What if you just
Wow,
turn the
way to
music
just
down a little
blame
bit?
Well, I mean, like how
I've
I don't know.
also
I don't know what to
been
do.
shouting,
I
so-
literally have no idea what to do.
Turn the music down a
You
little
guys
bit.
can hear me. Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear everybody about the
I
same
hear
level.
you on stream. It's not like
Okay.
you're. The music
But I
was.
also have been very loud, so
yeah,
maybe
but
that's
we do
just
seem a
like
little
a
louder.
difference
Okay.
between.
You guys seem
Yeah.
a little louder than me.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's all right.
I think
If
I've
the
just
music
been
lower, I think
projecting
it'll be
more.
fine.
If you
Yeah.
hear me, then that's what we're gonna have to deal with.
If you can hear me, blink twice.
only we can't see his eyes.
Whose eyes?
It'll be fine.
Dredge didn't.
Give me some stealth checks there, Swash and Seals. Seals and Croft. That's a band. That was a band, right? 70s? Or was that?
Did you hurt
Sigmund the
yourself
Sea
by
Monster?
lifting up your iPad?
Yeah, I did.
Did you poke yourself in your actual eye?
No, I wanted to lift it up for a second and I had my eye open and then there's a light pointed right at my face.
Yep.
Boy.
It
I'm
hurt
doing
That'll
a
do
stealth
it.
check.
a lot.
Stealth. Stealth.
I
Yeah.
might have just did 2.
That's fine. I'll just take that very first one.
Well,
20.
What?
It's a 20.
I crit? Okay.
No, not a natural 20. It's 19 plus 1.
Oh, okay.
We'll do that for seals too. I guess seals would just probably be a dex unless they have. Let me see. They are a 5e creature, so they might have. Yeah, plus 5 on stealth. Just click on the stealth
Jimmy, are
plus
you not
5.
going on this stealth mission?
I'm not swimming.
Do you see that in their skills?
Oh, fair enough.
I'm clicking on them right now, Chris.
Okay.
Okay. Skills. Stealth.
Besides,
Yep.
you know, you let
There you go.
him
Excellent.
alert them, and then we go on the other side of the boat and sneak on that one. You know.
Use my.
Much
I have a
easier.
tentacle twist, don't I? Or no?
Yeah,
Uh,
you should.
I think
Everybody
I do.
does.
I don't think everybody does.
There's
Does
only
everybody?
3 on the interface.
Yeah. I think it was.
Well, I know I got one. I know
I got
Bonnie got one. I know you got one. I'm pretty sure Patches got one.
Patches, did you get a tentacle twist?
Not that I know of.
I think we only had 2.
Okay. Can I use my tentacle twist? Is 7 gonna do it?
Well, it's plus 5, so it's a 12.
Oh. How's 12?
Like you rolled 7 plus 5, so.
Yeah, Chill Out
I mean,
also gave one to.
I was just gonna roll
Dungeon
to see
Barkeep.
if anything noticed you.
So Patches.
If anybody noticed me?
Oh, I
was
do
just
have one
gonna-
then?
Just gonna roll and see if anything noticed you.
Oh, okay. Go for it.
Thank you for checking the chat there,
Yeah.
Jimmy.
Can you just-
Oh,
Certainly
wait.
I
So
do have
Patches has one too. So we got
Yes.
4.
Yes.
All right,
Okay,
we got 4
so there are 4, and so we just need one more on the interface then.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Got it.
I want to say it's an NPC, always roll advantage, never whisper rolls, no. Query whisper, do not show name. And then it's going to roll a
Well, it's hard to read with one eye.
perception. Huh.
Dang it.
As you're approaching the ship there, Swash, you hear some strange language. It sounds like it's commanding something to do something.
It's not a language that I might know, of course.
I'm gonna go with no on that one.
Okay.
It sounds guttural and indistinct. Like that.
Are we still connected telepathically to Guido?
He's drunk, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
you're
is that
getting
a thing
really
still?
weird dream sequences from him.
All right,
like,
I'm gonna try to wake him up.
Induced alcohol nightmares.
We're not connected as a network.
Giant
through him. We
squirrel
can just
people chewing on him like
that's
he's
a good question
nut.
though. If
He's not like a land, is he?
It's
Trace a little land?
not right now because he's blackout drunk.
Okay.
that suggests that he could be later.
Your
Yeah, I like
Wi-Fi network is on the
If we
fritz.
get him an antenna
I wouldn't be surprised. We are
to
streaming.
put on his head,
If he had
antenna
got the
ha-
vaccine, you'd all have 6G now. Okay, so like there was some scuffling of movement as you were quietly swimming up, but then like seals kind of splashed the water a little bit, and you both kind of froze, and then you heard this, and then you hear like ka-dunk, ka-dunk, ka-dunk up on the deck.
let's
I'm gonna swim
row
back
to
and
the
tell these
other
guys.
side of the boat.
Let's
While
swim
they're
back and tell these
away,
guys.
Yes.
I wonder if I can inspect the boat that we're on
Mhm.
and see if there's, how seaworthy is it? Is there anything we can do from the boat itself to make it
How
easier
dare
to get
you
it right
question
up
my
to the hull?
capability
Sure.
of taking care of my ship?
Uh,
It's a perfectly fine vessel.
Yep.
I'm
For
sure it is.
somebody
Is there a-
who knows how to swim.
Turtle,
The,
is there a better
one of
place
the
to
oars looks like it
enter
was
this?
broken in half and hastily mended.
That's probably the one
Turtle.
I'm using.
Is there a easy,
Hold
quick
on.
way for us to sneak on
This
their
was.
ship?
Hold on. This is while you're gone. They're having a little bit of conversation here. Because Patches was looking around to check out this skiff that you're on. The boat itself is in pretty good repair. The ropes are a little frayed. Like I said, one of the oars was damaged and has been repaired. But like the seams on the boat are good. It's not leaking or anything like that. And the wood seems pretty sturdy.
Okay. Does it seem like it's maneuverable enough to bring it up next to the hull of the other ship without it getting pulled under?
You know from your nautical experience in the past that you could probably quietly row this up if you dipped the oars properly, and then just make sure you don't bump your hull up against theirs or the oars against theirs. So you'll have to just like push off and gently try to get the two together or hop from one to the other.
And does the other ship have a rear castle? Like, does it have?
Look
Is
at
there
this.
an
Somebody
so there's
overhang
a-
rear castle?
It's a bit more simplistic than the Macronectus was. There are raised areas in the fore and aft, and then there's like a main deck area in the middle. But it's just one set of stairs, not the two sets that you had previously on the other ships.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of like it being 10 feet up, it's just like 5 feet or 6 feet off the main deck on both fore and aft.
The question, the salient part of the question is, if we came up in its wake and like slid in next to the tiller, could we toss a grappling hook onto the underside of that rear deck? And
it's probably
get up
sitting
there
about
that
it's
way.
probably sitting about 15 feet up from the water. There is like stuff hanging off of it as well. You might be able to climb up without having to try that. That would probably be less secure. Like if you throw a grappling hook up, you've got a firm rope to get up.
Sounds good. I'm gonna relay that plan to Bonnie and Jimmy.
But
What?
wait.
At this point, Swash comes swimming back up too.
Right. Swash, where'd your shirt go again?
I come up on I'm like this.
Have you always had that many abs?
Listening.
H-back, man.
The models look a little. The modeled mods on my skin look like they've moved a little bit. Now they look almost like they're clouds moving across my skin.
Oh,
It's like
just
they
looks like
become
too many
shadows
abs,
to
that's
make
all
it
I'm
look
saying.
like actual abs. It's not actual abs. It's just shadows that make it look like it's like it's painted on.
I heard some odd speaking. There's definitely something living on the ship. I do not recognize the
All right.
language.
I
Whatever
told
it
you
is doesn't
that,
sound
but
very
okay.
intelligent, though.
okay. I mean, that's good for us.
My point is,
Right?
Jimmy, it doesn't sound like the undead.
Oh,
That's a very good point.
okay.
Go drunk your home.
We're gonna float up behind the ship and scale a rope.
We're gonna do
That
it.
were my suggestion. Oi.
All right.
Let's do
The
it.
plan is Jimmy all right with his plan, or is he gonna argue about it?
Whoa, man!
I remember
only
the
your
last time
plans
we
that
tried
I
to get up
argue
on a
with.
ship. You had such a big problem with it.
Yes,
like
because
a
there were
50-minute
so many
thing.
enemies. They outnumbered us like 12-1,
Because I did pointedly say 24 enemies on the deck.
and nobody cared
And
about
he
that
hasn't said
besides me.
anything now. We should be even more worried.
Yeah, it's fine.
Gonna be fine.
There's less than 24 enemies on the deck.
Exactly.
I like
Let's
those
go.
odds.
Let's go. Who's climbing first?
Do the two of you who swim, do you want to try and come up in a different spot? Or do we all want to come up in the same area?
I need my Eldritch Flame Cannon on here. That is something that I did not add to my character sheet.
I can swim up on one side. I can use the cargo nest to pull me up.
What do you say, Swash? Do you want to come up the fore while we scale the aft? Yeah, you heard me.
Yeah, that sounds good. I'm looking to see if there's anything I can do.
I said what I said.
Scale my aft, sailor.
The sea shanty group I'm with has a whole song called Come Up From Behind, and it is exactly what you think it is.
Excellent. When are you gonna premiere this
You're in
sea
a
shanty
sea
group,
shanty group?
on this channel? That's what I want to know. When are you gonna get them all together to?
Can I join the
Yeah,
sea
man. I
arousing.
don't know how we do it, but yeah, we'll have to see if we can
Oh.
figure that out.
I know you can't do it online. It's
Sing,
difficult
but-
for timing wise.
Oh my god, it's impossible.
If
Yeah.
this Jimmy kid has such a hard time climbing ships, I can do something to help him out.
I am perfectly adequate at climbing.
He's rather good at it, is what this
Yeah.
means to say.
His hard,
Quite,
his
it's
hard,
my one key skill.
Jimmy's hardship comes with committing to the plan.
Oh.
Word. Okay, so
That,
All right.
was that the
Yeah, let's
first
do it.
time you
I'm
stole
with
the food,
Patches.
Calvin, or the second time? All right, so you want to bring your boat up behind. You want to bring it up the rear. You want to
Inspect its prostate.
grapple its aft, and then climb
listen,
right
it
in.
works in Sea of Thieves. It works in Sea of Thieves.
Oh, all right. It must work in real life.
That's research right there.
Word.
I'm gonna say this is this is two group check. The first one's gonna be to bring the boat up silently. The second one's gonna be to get the grapple up there without making too much noise. To successfully get that, we'll just say successfully get the grapple up, and I'll
If I were
determine.
to push the boat, me and Seals, instead of row it, would that help?
Oh yeah, 100%. I would say that would be like advantage on the group stealth.
Look at that. Somebody
Oh, I
just
love it.
created the Navy SEALs.
Ah!
It's so weird that he became a seal and his familiar is named Seals. I was just like, what? What's going on? I should have merged you two together.
Yeah, KQ indeed.
It could have
KQ
been.
indeed.
Like, that makes a lot of sense. Although I do like having a familiar, but that'd make sense of why I'm a
Has
Selkie
legs.
now.
We had like a
Right.
transporter
he's a
accident or something.
eel hound, but sure. Could have been.
Oh, just
You could have been
Well, I mean, yeah.
a seal county. I don't know.
Or just
I don't know what that-
the together we equal to a Selkie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus seals. So I want half successes to make it up there quietly.
Okay.
So everyone,
stealth rolls, right?
stealth roll.
Whoa, I have heavy armor?
Oh, I gotta fix that.
Oh,
I'm gonna stealth
I can't roll
roll.
for beans.
But is with advantage.
We're not rolling for beans.
I'm 14.
Yeah, that heavy armor comes from because I just
shadow.
kind of I dropped something on you as like a template and then altered it, and I forgot to take off.
Oh, I assume it was the shadow armor.
It is the shadow armor. Yeah. See, it says medium armor.
Yeah, it says medium. That's why I'm like heavy armor.
Light.
And we
Let's
have
try that.
advantage, correct? On this?
You do.
So,
Oh, thank
Ansel,
goodness.
you also got the 19.
Hell yeah.
Dredge is like that, like a life mantra for you or something.
Always roll for
Always
beans.
roll for beans. I like
Listen,
it.
Just,
our Monday game is called the Bean Team game, so
Weird. It
always
still says
roll for
heavy
beans.
armor.
I don't think that Dredge is in that, but
Yeah,
You don't think, huh?
I don't think. I don't know.
Well, maybe because it says it's 45.
Probably not.
pounds.
I wouldn't think the pounds would matter.
To kill Booble Snoop, sir.
You dang to kill
No.
Booble Snoops!
All right, I'll process that. I'll put that on my to-do
Jitter,
list.
the turtle's
Put that on
all
my
about
to-do
it.
list.
But
Okay,
it just
so-
means that I don't have.
A 19, a 19, an 18, a 15, and a natural 20 for the turtle. It's like he's in his element.
So much.
Oople snoot. That's a whole bunch of success. So yeah, you slide the pointed boat right up to the aft of the old girl. I mean the ship.
That's her name. Her name is the old girl.
Jimmy's.
Yeah, that's gonna. Have
That's
to
the
be
first thing
renamed.
that's going to change.
Yeah.
Me and Jimmy are
Okay.
on the same page on that one.
All right. So the boat is right smack up against the butt of the ship. You want to hurl that grappling hook up there now?
Yeah.
Who's going to do that?
I don't
Seems like
have
a
a
patches thing to
grappling
me.
hook, but I do
That
have
seems like a me thing. Like,
ropes and crowbar. I do have rope and crowbar.
So you can craft improvised. We'll say you
Yeah.
can craft an improvised, and then Patches the Goliath can hurl it
Could
up
you just
there.
like put it in chunkier salsa? and
oh
just-
no!
Oh no!
No, that's
Oh,
your +2. So
so I have to check that box when I roll. Is that what it is?
right, and then you'll make like a ranged attack roll. Let me open up your character sheet here. Patches Navigator. So I gave you 2 global attack modifiers.
Eternal peace.
One is your deed die, and then the other is you just click it on the you just click on the +2 when you're going to make like a thrown weapon. We'll change that thrown weapon to rifles later.
Wait.
So
We'll go ahead and roll a crossbow attack, and we'll just ignore the
Yeah.
damage.
yeah, perfect. No, oh my god, that's a natural one. That's like the opposite of what you wanted to do.
You just
Dear
lose my
God.
crowbar.
Yeah, the crowbar, the knot on the crowbar, your crowbar was like this, and and when he threw it, it was just rope. And then somewhere behind you is like sploosh, and there goes the crowbar.
You
I'ma
lost
go
my
grab
crowbar.
the crowbar. I'ma go grab the crowbar.
Now the question is,
Goes,
what did I just step on? And okay. The other question is, did
it a crowbar?
something hear it?
I'll get out chunky salsa just in case.
A head briefly pokes over and looks around,
Enough to get a clean shot?
and then let's see if
Enough
they
to
notice
get an
you.
unclean shot.
They don't notice you, and so they kind of step back so you can't see them again. So the head kind of looked out where the crowbar was, not straight down at you, and then looked back, and then moved back.
Oh, okay. So DM choice: do I catch that before I shoot this guy through the eyeball?
You don't have time to get your rifle out.
Oh,
Remember,
good.
you were just hurling
great.
a crowbar with.
What about using a tentacle twist for it?
Saved by
To get her-
physics. I love
Maybe
it.
a tentacle twist to get a reroll for that whole throwing the.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
okay.
not a bad idea.
Oh. Yeah.
No, I stepped on my shoelace.
Let's do that.
Shoelace is swell.
I stepped on my own tentacle, my foot tentacles.
All right. So Chris, I am
then I
going to go
almost
ahead.
just tied
and-
my headphone wire into the shoe.
Good work, buddy.
I've been going since 5:45 a.m. nonstop. I'm tired.
I
Yeah.
am going to. I'm going to blow my tentacle twist for a reroll there.
Go for it.
For an
That is
auto
only
success.
moderately better.
Yeah.
It would just be an auto success, wouldn't it? To burn a tentacle twist.
Well, that's
for it.
that's up to Chris. But usually we're thinking this is like a reroll or an advantage
Oh, okay.
or
This is like
maybe
kind
plus
of
one.
like taking place of luck,
Yes.
but at like a magnified 5e level as opposed to
let's-
just a point or two.
We'll be creative with the mechanics. Yeah. So I would think that the most you would get is maybe a +1. Otherwise, you want a reroll or you want advantage or something else that has to do with one of your skills.
Right. So you got the reroll, or because you definitely didn't want advantage on that double ones you rolled.
Yeah.
So regardless, you try again, and this time you don't lose the crowbar. It breaks a window.
Oh,
But it's inside. Therefore, as long as it's secured on the window.
But
frame.
I won't retcon my other stuff. The head did come and look around and then go back. So that still all happened.
Okay.
And then
That
you
makes
heard
sense.
Do I understand what they're saying?
We do not.
question.
Let me check. I don't think
Does anybody?
I'm gonna guess nobody does.
You're blurry,
just because. Yeah, I know. It's because I did this and then I did this. Just trying-
I speak both Aquan
If
and
you point your finger at it,
Talking
if you point your
about
finger at
lady.
it, if you point your finger
Yeah,
at
if
it,
you do.
yeah, do this kind of thing. Yeah, it should.
Yeah, there you go.
focus for you.
It just basically
So try to
draws
do
the
it.
focus
Quick,
from the tip
everybody.
of your finger.
Not-
out.
Point
not
your
that-
finger at the
maybe not that
cameras.
close. Maybe not that. There
Yeah,
you go.
you have to go slower.
Yeah.
Because the key the trick is to get it to focus on the point of your finger,
There you go.
right?
There you go.
And then draw it slowly out so that it focuses on your face.
Ow! Quit squishing my head. Ha ha.
There you go. That's
No,
better
you look-
now, I guess.
It worked. No, it worked.
Okay, good.
So Aquan, Giant. What did you say your other one was?
Sorry. Yeah.
Berkeley?
Half.
I speak
I have
Aquan.
halfling.
Yeah, it's none of those.
Okay.
It's
Yeah,
not
if it's
even
not
from
halfling or
a.
common, I don't
It's
know.
not even from a wizard's book. So.
Okay.
Ooh.
Ooh, I got fancy stuff coming.
Exotic.
It's season
languages.
2, episode 1. It's the Suicide Salvage. You didn't think I was just gonna be like, oh, here's a zombie and a skeleton.
I don't know, maybe.
These
Start
are
off the list.
breathing people.
I just used one of these monsters against the kids, and they're like, what? It was hilarious.
Love
They're like, it's a what? So,
So do we get purchase with the grappling hook?
oh yeah, because it went through the window and it like hooked on the frame.
Nice.
All right. Then
You
I'm
kind
gonna
of hear a
swim
thudding
around.
sound up above.
I'm gonna swim around and start scaling one of the cargo nets.
Great. Jimmy, do you want to be the first one up since I have a feeling you'll be able to get there the fastest?
I'm just going to be lazy
I
and put
know.
that image, and that's going to be your
But
token.
sure.
As you're headed up, I tuck one of my laser pistols into your belt.
Ooh, I've always wanted.
Go get him, killer.
Me?
No, me.
And then just smack him on the hiney.
Yep.
Yep.
I
got it,
will
Ace.
swat Bonnie with my tail.
All right, that's fine.
He farts in your general direction, and it's a cat fart.
Ooh, that's bad. He's going up and sticks his butt in your face. He does this little thing like this a little bit before he crawls all the
Wiggles
way up.
it.
The
Wiggles
tail,
it.
the tail picks up just a
Digs
little
in
bit.
with his.
You are assuming things that I do not appreciate, but we'll save for further ammo at some other point.
Gross.
Roll a Constitution save.
Yeah, or pass out.
Actually, my Constitution save is not bad.
Hey, Jimmy, why don't you go use that super fancy climbing skill you got there?
I have a super fancy climbing skill.
I'm pretty sure I made.
Oh,
I gave you. Did you read the features that I made for you?
I don't know.
Especially like.
All the ones I'm seeing.
Cat butt
Oh, that one's for. That was class 1.
Hey, where's your other stuff?
Yeah, these ones are all from the regular 5e class.
Did you? Oh, because you did work after I did that. Oh, crap. Well, that shouldn't have wiped anything out.
Yeah, it shouldn't have wiped it out.
Oh, wait, let me look in the archived handouts here. Nope, not archived handouts.
Because all I did was a couple days prior, I did the level up to level 3.
I don't think I put it on the wrong character.
Apparently, Patches now has the ability to climb really well.
Okay, well, I gave
Accidentally
you.
put it on him.
I basically gave you like an alignment-based shift in your utilizing the old alignment
cutie?
chart. I gave you a bonus based on if they were diametrically opposed to you or directly adjacent
so it's
to you.
kind of like alignment versus alignment.
Yeah, which was something that you said you liked, and how your
that is
skills
really
worked from
cool.
DCC. So, but it's missing.
That's really cool. That is actually really cool.
I'll get it back in there. So, let me look at their. Let me look at their. Because you don't have to know what their alignment is for it.
Yeah.
Okay, and you are.
I am chaotic
neutral. Okay, let me find the
good to know.
old D&D
Chaotic
alignment.
neutral. Cat.
Yeah, shocking.
That scans.
Yeah, that scans.
Does it?
I use like
That's
the
chaotic
really
neutral as well.
the really old one where like neutral is the stop sign in the middle and it has like the iron cross type thing. Okay, you're a chaotic neutral, and they line up as. I'll tell you what your bonus is against them. This is for like skill checks and I think I made it just skill checks. I called it like situational alignment or something. Yeah, so that is plus 3, 2, 1.
Oh, I gotta get in my comfy spot.
0. All right, you get a +1 to skill checks and saving throws right now.
Ooh, fantastic.
I'll have to recreate that. Damn it.
Yeah. My bad.
No, I'm pretty sure it's on me because I did it earlier.
So, climbing this rope.
So you can do. So it'll be. Here, what if we do this? Well, climbing upward is athletics. So just roll your athletics. I just gave you proficiency in it, and then we'll add a 1 to that too. It's not going to be hard. You have this. Okay, it's a little harder than that.
16 is advantage.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I saw the 4 too, and I'm like, oh no.
I was like, oh, you fall off the rope. No, you climb up the rope. You're at the like broken window, but it's not big enough to get through. You're going to have to climb up another 5 feet to get to the top of the back deck.
While I'm at the window, do I see any sort of movement or light sources?
Here, I'm going to do... I'm going to give you... We'll do this, and I'm going to
Look at
do
how
this.
my eye patch moves when I move my
and then
eyebrow.
Jimmy...
Waggle it a bunch. Yeah, there you go.
I've been doing that.
Remember,
Are you
we have
moving me, Lich?
just...
Do not move me. I can see the preview, and I've been putting myself where I need to be. Oh my god, that's a foreign character.
Okay,
Jelly.
I'll sort this out later.
It's Korean for beak.
You don't see any light sources or anything anywhere on the ship. Like you don't see any in this window. It's this tiny window.
Yeah.
Looks into what's like a stateroom or something. Yeah, a cabin.
Then I guess I will continue to make the climb, as I will, once I transition from rope to free climbing, I will motion for somebody else to follow up the rope.
Okay.
I'll go next. As long as I can use acrobatics.
Climbing upward is strength.
Oh, trust me, I know. I have a -1 to strength, so.
Fine. Do it.
Why does this not let you see right now?
Is it because of the eye patch? Is that why I can't see?
No.
Kill all them, kill all
Come on,
them.
that was a.
Correct.
Shifty
Yeah.
Jimmy.
And less
Did the
fur.
portal eat an eye?
Shifty
This is
Jimmy.
actually just a ploy to make people think I'm blind on that side and that I stab them.
Oh.
I feel like he was working on that for a long time.
No, I
Your
was.
character art showed like so on your character art you have this really cool like feather and jawbone tassel on your head, but I thought it was a mouse for a second.
I thought it was fish when I first saw it. Hey, he's got fish feathers.
I've actually been planning on finding some feathers as well.
Aha!
To
Cat toy mousy.
Yeah.
yeah,
I need-
maybe
yeah, I
not
need to add
that
something
far,
cool.
but just to add the feathers.
I have a pattern to add a band to my hat, and so I think I'm going to add the band and then stick stuff in it.
Oh, did it work? No, it did not work. Yeah, whatever. All right. So Jimmy climbs up, and he's about 5 feet from the top. Who's going up next?
I will. Bonnie will.
Okay.
I don't think Bonnie's gonna
With strength, I guess.
Correct.
I think it's gonna be painful.
Athletics. All right.
God
Oh
dang
shit!
it,
That's a
why is
19.
It's
You
patches.
can do it.
Can she do it, folks? Can she focus on? Oh, she did it.
Yeah,
I sure
19.
All right. So Jimmy is moving up. Bonnie is moving up.
That leaves me.
One of them is going to have to get to the top before anyone else can climb. I feel like you're so big, you might be able to just reach up and grab the windowsill and like.
Honestly,
Start doing a pull-up. Just.
Chat
muscle
can't
strength.
see it, but yeah, you are 500 feet tall. So, according to the map,
I think I'm like 7 feet and change. So
yeah.
All right.
I'll go to the full top to make the room.
Okay. I'm gonna.
That'd still be the
Yep.
same roll.
Yeah, you're fine. You're already. I'm not gonna make you re-roll
Oh,
because
okay.
you're. Swash, you're in the water, right? With seals.
Still, yes.
Okay. I just gotta grab seals.
And we're
Token.
swimming in the ocean. And we're
And
swimming,
we're swimming,
in the
and we're
ocean.
swimming.
Feel like we need to get Swash like a record player, and the only record we give him is like the Beach Boys or something.
All right, players. I've given you
I'll
a
get
new
around.
map.
Woo.
The top one are the two uppers, and then the one below it that is lit up is the main deck. But you're all
Nothing's
coming
lit
up. Oh,
Do you have?
There is nothing. You have sent me to a giant black
Do you have
box.
fog of war turned on?
I think
it's
so.
it's all dynamic lighting.
Yeah, turn fog of war off.
Turn fog of war
You
off.
can't have both on.
¿Por qué?
It doesn't work like that. You have dynamic lighting. Oh,
Or frog.
oh, that was weird. Here, now everything's gonna
Oh,
magically
yeah.
work.
There we
Yes.
Okay.
Everything's
I.
good. Now you see
¿Por
like the
qué?
whole map.
Dynamic lighting. Okay.
Magic working.
Or I'm sorry.
That was so
¿Por qué?
weird.
Fog of
Magic
war.
working.
Well, this is even better. You only see that part that I want you to see anyway. Perfect.
yeah.
Oh,
Okay, cool.
They do.
Um,
I don't.
Yeah,
Wow,
because
what?
I just
Oh.
made your token, so I'll get you there.
It was a
Oh.
cute little token though.
The things
Much
up here,
louder.
I do not like them.
Now do you see, Seiko? Yeah.
Not yet.
Well, you should. I just clicked on your character and did Control L, and that shows me that.
Okay.
Maybe it lost.
Did
the
you give me
connection to your
control of my character?
Yeah, it lost connection.
How about this,
No,
Stretch?
it says right here.
Round, round, get
I'm
around,
reloading.
I get around. Woo, woo, woo.
Yeah, because it's pulling stats.
I do it around.
All right. It's hard to talk when someone else is singing.
Sorry. I get around, round, round, round. I get around.
Get around.
That's the only. That's
I can't control
yeah.
this.
That's
Game over.
that's the only Beach Boys song I know.
Rocks
Game
fall,
over.
you
You all
die.
die.
Do Sleep John
All
B.
right,
It's
so
an actual
what's going on?
station.
Like
All right,
everybody's
bye,
getting
guys.
up on the boat, right?
We're on the boat now.
What's
Yeah,
going
I
on?
was
Am on
trying
the
to
boat
work,
now?
figure out the lighting here. Yeah, you should all have
Well, I
lighting
mean,
now.
We could just do theater of mind, right? Like, we're not
Sure,
worried
but
about the map.
for
Nobody
combat,
else-
it's going to be for combat.
Or knowing the distances
Okay.
between
Wait.
people.
So, Jimmy, you're going to get to the top of the boat first, and when you do, there's a person standing there.
Hmm.
And then just further away, there's a large bone creature coming towards you, and it seems to be made out of shark jaws.
As is tradition.
I say that's a
Indeed.
great time for a break.
Okay. A giant creature is lumbering towards you, and literally every bone in it is a shark jaw.
Oh,
Oh, that's very cool.
Shark jaw golem.
Fade away.
Shark bone golem.
Shark bone golem.
Shark jaw something. Shark
Killer
jaw
Cutie
creature.
wants to know what's going on, I think.
I will
I have
say,
no idea
know
what
what's
the
going
story
on
is. But I
as a
like
matter of fact,
fire.
I even have a picture of this creature that I will share with everyone. If Lich wants to put it on stream for the audience, he
Yeah,
may.
just
It's bizarre.
maybe.
It's a handout. I just gave it to you all.
Sure.
Oh, him. I know him.
We can
Oh, that's Terrence. That's Terrence.
I have no idea what the story is. Okay, so be real quick before we go on break, I'll sum it up. In another realm, in another dimension, there was an elemental war between the god of water and the god of fire. And in between there, a sea lich arose and started stealing troops. And this caused great consternation among the living, because the undead armada was constantly raiding and taking their loved ones to be fodder in the war. Ultimately, an avatar was found. His name is Swash. He's
This
now
is
a
the
seal
short
person.
version.
It's really weird.
Yeah. Well,
Sorry, no Guido
Is this one
commentary.
better? This one's better?
Eventually there was a massive four-way battle technically, fire, water, earth, undead, and living. That's five-way. It was the battle of 5 armadas. Ooh, I like that. It was the battle of 5 armadas. And then Swash's god picked him up and threw him through a portal, chasing after the sea lich. The rest of the crew jumped in after. They woke up on an island next to an old walking, talking turtle
That'd
who
be
said,
me.
I've got a job for you. And
I do.
they're on the job now. It's called Suicide Salvage.
That's
That was
right.
short. That's probably as short as it gets for me.
Pretty
It's
good.
not bad. I didn't realize that the battle was that cosmic, but
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
it was pretty huge.
wasn't my job to know
fate
that.
of the
So-
universe type of thing.
Yeah, I thought 2 of those armies were part of other armies. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, same.
There was
But that's okay.
well, there were the creatures that Swash brought because of Umwanch. There was Moerg, who was also in line with the Fire
I
Realm,
don't know
if you
who
recall.
Moerg is.
Moerg.
I've never heard Moerg before.
There were the living who all banded
Never
together
heard
to
Moerg.
help you out, and then of course there was the Undead Armada. So
There was
I kinda like-
Swash,
okay.
and there was
I kind of like it.
Swash's
an
enemy.
idea- like we need an A-team kind of explanation. You know, like 4 travelers from a distant.
well, now we
realm,
can do that. 'cause
banished
now-
from a distant. Yeah, right.
Starting with next episode. Dun 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 dun. Swashbucklers. Dun 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 dun.
Banished from the realm
what?
for crimes they didn't commit.
One crazy
I
captain led a
can-
crew of castaways to a new dimension
Oh,
of Dungeons
let me
and
know.
Dragons.
Let me know
Find
how
now.
long the music sting needs to be, and I will make you one that is vaguely 18 themed without being the
Oh, yeah?
18 theme.
Now they sail
will
the
do that
seas
for
for
you.
And a little
booty
shanty sounding.
and
Yeah,
loot.
I am.
Before we go on break, though, Dungeon
not know that.
Barkeep, what's the drink for tonight?
Ooh, drink.
That's a very good question. The drink for
It
tonight
is.
is called the Bucket Full of Gunpowder. It
Aha!
is aggressively potent and surprisingly delicious.
Yes, both of those things.
It's not.
Surprisingly
it's not, I didn't
delicious.
get it in
I,
No, I
I'm
didn't
not
get the
gonna lie.
list.
I say this in the video, but I put it together thinking like, oh, this is a joke cocktail made of things that will knock the back of your head off,
Does it have real
but
gunpowder?
and then it was really good.
That'd be really cool. if it did.
Real gunpowder.
Delicious.
I did think about getting activated charcoal to go in it.
Oh,
All right, so the recipe is
shoulda.
not in chat, but we
Next
are
time.
about to watch a video of the Dungeon Barkeep himself explaining how to make this
Oh.
drink during our break. We'll be back in 10. See you soon.
Ahoy there, Swashbucklers fans. I'm Ansel Birch, the Indecisionist, and I will be your Dungeon Barkeep today. And today's dungeon special is the Bucket Full of Gunpowder. Hello and welcome to the mid part of the show. I hope you're enjoying it so far. It's time for us to make this cocktail, and I hope that you are just as excited as I am about it, because I'll be honest with you, I started off this one as a joke. This was intended to be something that would be kind of gross and blow the back of your head off. And I'm not gonna lie to you, it's kind of delicious and awesome, and I'm a little mad. But also excited. So, buckle in, let's head over to the bar top cam and see how this one comes together. All right, the bucket full of gunpowder is 3 main ingredients, and those are bourbon whiskey, Fernet, and creme de menthe. All right, so we're doing half an ounce of bourbon, a 1/4 ounce of Fernet, and a 1/4 ounce of creme de menthe. Now, you can serve this as a shot if you want to, or if you're feeling a little bit more genteel about things, you could serve this in a highball as a sipping drink. I would just double the amount for that purpose. Now, this is ready to go. We're going to go ahead and shake that with ice in just a moment, but first we're going to prepare our glass. We are going to do an absinthe rinse of this glass. So I'm just going to pour a little sploosh of absinthe into the bottom of this glass. And just swirl that around, get it all up on the sides. If you're real fancy and you've got an atomizer that you can use to apply a nice thin mist of absinthe to the glass, you can absolutely do that. And I think the important thing about this is that you do have to get rid of the extra absinthe. So just a sec. Oh, that's good. Disposed of. All right. So we've rinsed our glass. We've prepared our cocktail. All that's left is to shake. All right, so I'm going to pour this over ice in my big tin and shake. All right. It's nice and cold. It's frosted up. The shaker. Strain out the ice. Your results may vary. This beverage is a beautiful green color, chartreuse, I suppose. It's got little swirls in it. It is absolutely gorgeous. And it's got this deep, herbaceous, heavy hit to it. But it's so refreshing at the same time. The mint and the anise are working together to create this like high note, this crisp chill, accentuated, of course, by the fact that we did chill it down by shaking. It smells amazing. It looks beautiful. Like I said, it's a gorgeous green color, or it would be if it weren't, magic. So, that. But gosh, it is just so good. Like I said, this would make a really good shot. It would be, brisk and fresh and like hard hitting, almost mouthwashy, I think, in a pleasant way, if you did it in a shot. But as a sipping drink, I really like it. You may want to sweeten yours up a little bit. You could use a little bit more creme de menthe if you wanted. I think I poured it a little heavier in my test batch than I did today, and that was nice. You could also just put some simple in there if you didn't want to mess with the balance of the mint to the Fernet to the anise. And the whiskey is just serving as this beautiful backbone to the whole thing. So, in summation, the bucket full of gunpowder, absolutely delicious. Drink adventurously.
I was a sailor boy, and a tale to you I'll tell. It's all about the things I
Get in the pot.
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 Get in the fucking pot.
Hurry up. Get in the pot.
Hey there, tuners, honers, been stove with that task tone. Mow, went to school. You know what she learned?
Hold on.
There ain't no reward for love. No reward for love.
Okay.
In fact, real renegades get locked away.
Bitch.
And let me tell you,
Being immortal in a prison cell is not.
very task. And that's the real tune between us girls.
Ben Stove. Ben Stove. Out.
Persuasion and too weary. Lebiesta lima leofictum. Neoesis gelium intesta. Broidio veririum. Yes, I've summoned the Gelatinous cubes, the mystic knives, and the phylacteries. Sugarlet cereal, now with marshmallows. They are truly delicious. You'll never get my marshmallows.
And we're back.
Hey!
All right, am I crawling? Do I got to roll to climb up onto the boat?
Are you climbing up on the boat?
I thought we were all going to be on the boat, right?
Yeah, he's taking the cargo nets up.
Oh,
Is that
okay.
what I'm doing?
So
Okay.
you're like coming up the side,
Up the front, yeah.
like up here.
Yeah, I'm not okay. By the way, this is what the shark jaw guy looks
Shark
like.
jaw.
Shark
creature,
jaw.
Shark jaw golem, whatever. We don't know what it is yet.
Yeah, he and I were going to climb. He's going to be opposite me.
So one port, one starboard?
Correct.
All right, well, it looks like you're climbing up the port now, or the starboard now. So I guess they're going around the other side. We'll put you over here.
Yeah, so while they were climbing up, he and I were taking position to get up the cargo nets on either side.
Okay, so you'll be you'll be 2 rounds behind. Well, you'll be 1 round behind Patches.
Okay.
So it'll be like Jimmy, Bonnie, and then Patches, and then you guys coming up over the
Jazzy.
sides of the ship. So right now,
Jazzy.
the crew has found this salvage ship that Brookley, Seiko's character here, wants them to find and get the cargo from. What is up with? What's up with his head?
Something happened. I must have hit a button.
And
Jazzy, yes.
so now, Jazzy.
Absolutely.
Give the
Where's he
toothy
from,
grin.
Jawsy?
Josie.
Jawsy
Shore.
He's a Jawsy Beach. Okay, so the Jimmy, Bonnie, and Patches are coming up the back of the ship after having just got their boat up against it. And then Brookley went around to starboard, which is the right side when you're looking forward. And Swash and Seals are coming up port, and everyone is starting to scale this ship because they know that there are creatures on it. And as a matter of fact, one of the creatures was just shown to be Jawsy. DJ Jawsy Jeff.
I saw that. Yeah. As soon as you said DJ, I'm like, I know he's gonna say it. He's going for that one.
He's gonna say it. He's not backing down. Oh.
He turned off his targeting computer. It's a straight line.
We're gonna roll initiative, everybody. Hey, everybody. Jawsy.
Oh,
Jawsy, it's good to see you again, Jawsy. We miss ya, Jawsy.
Remember those of us that have tentacle twists.
Crit on initiative. That's
I think
what you love to see.
we have to remove one from the interface, correct? One was used.
No, when this doesn't. This keeps track of all the ones that have been fired off. Yeah.
Right. It's fired off until the Kraken is released. Got
Yes,
it.
sir.
I remember now. Okay.
All right.
I have 0.11 initiative.
Oh, there it is.
That's it adds your dexterity score to the end for tiebreakers.
Oh,
I rolled an 8.
that's
Or
clever.
something. Maybe an 11.
9.
You rolled a
9.
9. If you click on your token beforehand, it will it will just automatically add it. But I'll add it. I got it. 9. Okay. Who am I missing?
Oh, well, that's fair. I was late,
Initiative.
so.
Oh yeah, all of a sudden there's latency. I think it's Twitch side.
Damn it,
I'm
Twitch!
getting a low system resources may affect your audio quality. It might be me.
Dun dun dun.
You know what? Let me roll initiative because I
think,
did not do that thing.
I think roll 20s doing it.
Roll 20 can be a resource hog at times.
There we go.
Oh yeah.
Go into
Oh,
settings
shit,
on
yeah.
Roll20.
Let me
Glitch.
do this.
Scroll all the way down to the bottom.
Uh-huh.
I want to broadcast
There we go.
nothing. I want to receive nothing, and then click reconnect. That might cut down that resource usage, that ghost usage.
I want to broadcast others reset. Yeah, I already had that set to nothing,
Okay.
All right.
unfortunately.
That usually
So I
because
got- I got
they
17.
use peer to peer. Yep, they're already in there. They use peer to peer.
Ah.
It like eats stuff up in the background.
Yeah, why
Okay.
is that a fraction? All right, whatever.
So I'm
For
gonna
tiebreakers.
Oh, I see.
dump. This is gonna be the order.
So, am I on the ship yet? Or when you've got the initiative set up, can you just give us a rundown of who's looking at who and what's going on?
So the way initiative's gonna work is the dude standing on top is gonna go first. So the bad guys are gonna go first. When Jimmy and Bonnie poke their heads up. So in round 1, it's gonna be the bad guys, Jimmy and Bonnie.
Okay.
All right.
And then in
Cool.
round 2, it's gonna be the bad guys, Jimmy, Bonnie, Patches, because Patches is gonna make it up behind them. And then because you guys were Brookley and Swash, you guys were holding the boat so everybody could get up. So then on round 3, it'll be everybody.
I prefer to
makes
call
sense.
that surprise, motherfuckers. That's that.
Well, you guys showing up late might very well be a surprise. We don't know.
That's what I'm
So
hoping
we'll
for.
find
Yeah.
out.
Maybe we can make it that way. You know what I'm
But
saying?
old
boy?
boy standing up there waiting for you is going to go first. And
McTeddy! Hello, McTeddy.
hello, McTeddy.
23 months. Ooh, almost 2 years.
I would like Jimmy to give me a Constitution
Goes
saving
by
throw.
fast, so fast.
Ooh, okay.
So you go up there and you see like this normal-looking halfling, and then you smell this incredibly disgusting stench.
Yes. What is their alignment?
Oh, my
then?
gusta.
They are. You get a +1 against them.
Okay. Because I'm honestly just gonna do that math in my head because it's.
That's fine.
Dirtbag Don! What
You
up,
said
Dirtbag?
con. Right?
Dirtbag Don.
Dirtbag Don!
Constitution saving throw.
That's a big old 6.
We're currently
Yep.
crawling
Alas.
up on the ship
Your
of an orgy.
character condition is
Orgy
now poisoned.
Did I just hear you say orgy ship?
You did. Isn't that's my understanding, or is that not true?
That's no.
It is now.
I don't understand. I mean, just because it smells doesn't mean that there's an orgy.
Doesn't
But
mean there's not.
I mean,
Well,
You're
it ain't no
right.
Bed Bath and Beyond. I can tell you
And
that
could
much.
hope.
I as a player don't know.
Is that where your orgies happen in Minnesota? Is Bed Bath and Beyond's?
Well, heck yeah.
I mean, that's the best place to have it anywhere you can.
Terrifying. Why not IKEA?
Well, you could have the orgy in the
Everything gets-
bedroom or the
everything
bathroom
gets assembled
or,
wrong at
or
IKEA.
beyond.
And then afterward, it'll smell like candles, the same way it did when you started.
Exactly.
Yes.
We're gonna do some battle music here.
I got miscentered somehow. I don't know what's.
You got miscentered? Oh, like you fell out
Yeah,
of
in my
your circle. Okay, there's that, and then the halfling standing on deck.
That's me?
No, not you. You're climbing up the side. You are not the halfling I'm talking about.
There are other halflings. I don't like this.
Swings a
You are no
war-
longer unique.
Swings a war pick.
There we go. No.
Missing Jimmy. A war pick goes like over your head.
There we go.
And then thump, thump, thump.
Danger!
Thump.
Danger! I'm in danger!
And just as Bonnie gets to the top of... Well, I gotta get Jawsy open here. Just as Bonnie gets to the top of the railing and is ready to climb over, a huge set of shark jaws tries to clamp down on her. Ow. Oh, God.
Dang.
As my
Oh.
reaction,
A critical hit.
I want to cast shields. My reaction.
It's a crit.
It's a critical hit.
I can't do anything about that. Okay.
It's a natural 20.
Yeah.
Well, she can still use the reaction to cast the spell. It's just
She
not
can,
gonna help.
sure. It'll help
It's
on the
just-
next attack I'm gonna do.
I'm getting some
Until the
heavy
start of my
deja
next
vu
turn, I
right
have-
now.
Plus, okay.
Heavy.
All right.
Is this a D&D 5e?
Is she gonna lose her other leg?
Wait, hold on.
I mean,
Am I gonna lose?
she
my
might just
leg?
lose her head. At
What
this
is your
point.
AC plus 5 then?
My AC plus 5 is gonna be 21.
Yeah, but that was a
Okay,
natural
yeah, so 25
20,
is gonna
so
hit
that's-
anyway. Okay.
It's a natural 20. It's gonna hit regardless.
Yeah.
All right, so then I'm not gonna cast shield. You're right.
Yeah.
Invisible bear magic force appears until the start of your next turn. Well, it does have another attack, so you tell me if you're going to keep it or not, and then I'm going to roll this attack die.
I will hold it until my reaction. If you hit with the next attack, you're not gonna hit with the next attack. So
That next attack misses.
Good
But
call.
you are currently grappled by the jaws of Sharky McSharkface, commonly referred to as
His
Jawsy.
name is Jawsy.
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 Jawsy's got you in his jaws there. All right, that was round one. That was the three of you that were up there. So now we're going to go into round two, and I'm going to put you into actual... I'm going to put you three into actual combat order.
Right.
This is round two, so Patches, you're going to be included. Jimmy, you get to go first.
I'm gonna stab the person in front of me.
Okay.
What's my best weapon? It's a rapier.
You are currently poisoned. The poison condition states that you're screwed. No, it just says disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Okay, so just take the lower number.
That's correct.
Of whatever.
All you have to do is do your normal attack, and we'll take the lower one for the disadvantage.
Yes. That would be a
1. That would be a
one.
fumble.
Yeah.
Oh, if only I had the fumble table. Wait a minute.
Oh no, Christopher DM is typing.
Really?
A lot of keystrokes for roll a d100.
Oh, I rolled the D100. I can't remember what the fumble macro is that I installed. You get away this time, Jimmy.
Ah!
You go to swing and you miss horribly. It gets caught up in the railing.
Fuck you. Sorry.
Bonnie, it's your turn. You are currently
Sorry, not
grappled
fuck you. Fuck this fruit fly that I just
by
killed.
Jawsy. You're currently grappled in the jaws of Jawsy.
Thanks, I hate
Jawsy's
it.
over here jawing on you. Quit your
Great.
jawing and go.
So
you have
grappling.
to make you're grappled. You have to make a strength check and beat a 13.
Nice, dirtbag.
Can I instead make an acrobatics check?
No, because you're literally inside its mouth.
Great.
Which
Okay.
one?
The main one, that's where its head should be.
Okay.
We have another typical twist. Julia Hart. Where's it going?
Oh wait.
Juliet Hart.
Okay. Hold on a
So
second.
just click on strength
That is
on
a
the far
really-
left side.
1 second, because let me see what I can do with my tentacle twist that I have banked.
You have another one
Oh.
banked, by the way, Jelly. You now have 2.
Oh shit.
Thanks to
Okay.
Juliet
Bank?
Hart.
Can we bank two? I thought
Thank
that was against
you.
the new rules.
I don't think
We weren't
it doesn't
banking
matter.
per episode, I thought.
Hold on a second.
Like we weren't going saying
We
that,
can't go
oh,
cross
well,
episode, yeah.
Yeah.
Kitties. Okay.
So you gotta smoke 'em.
Yes.
Smoke them while you got them.
Smoke 'em while
Gain
you got 'em.
inspiration, additional action, gain.
It's
Okay.
the Stern Castle.
Okay, so I'm going to
Heck yeah.
Answer.
attempt to wiggle out. Wiggle out.
Wiggle it
of
just a little bit. Roll a strength.
What's his
check.
face's mouth? 8.
That's
That's not
even
going to
worse.
happen.
That's-
So I'm going to use the tentacle twist that
Okay,
I already have.
Pause.
Pausing.
What you would roll, as soon as I open your character sheet here, is all the way on the left side
Yes.
where it says strength, which is basically the same thing, but for future reference,
Yes.
you just click strength and it'll say, oh, there's a strength check.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I rolled athletics and because I knew it was going to be the same
So-
strength. I'm sorry.
Yep. So, okay. All right.
Okay,
So
cool.
you are still grappled.
Great. But I'm going to use my tentacle twist that I got from Chillout to re-roll that.
Okay.
Boop. Hold on. Boop. Boop.
If you did it with if you took that previous roll with advantage, you'd
16.
have 17.
No, that's okay.
It worked. She got a 16. All right. You managed to extricate yourself from the several rows of shark teeth that are like tearing at your flesh.
Cool.
And you have now, you are now not grappled.
Excellent.
Ungrappled?
Not grappled.
Degrappled.
Cool. Do you want Julia the art to give the tentacle twist to someone else because I already had one? Or do you
No.
want me to
No,
add
no.
that?
Fine.
Okay.
It's just
May I
burn it or lose it at the end of the session.
And you keep track of it?
May
Yeah.
I take a second action then?
Ooh.
Yeah, the grapple is like you automatically have to do it or you can't really do much of anything. So if you had
Right.
failed the grapple altogether, then you wouldn't be able to take an action. Like if you tried to attack it, you'd be at disadvantage. Things
Right.
Like
I think usually leaving a grapple is an action in and of itself.
that. I've never played it like that.
Oh, all right.
Great. Love
Good
that.
to know. Good to know
Um,
DM thingies.
Air condition grappled. Grappled creature's speed is 0. Ends if grappler is incapacitated. Also ends if an effect removes the grappled creature from. It doesn't say anything about it being an action to get out of it.
Nice.
Okay. All right, so I will bank the one that Julia the art gave me. Then, for now, you know what? I might
Oh,
take
we're
a
missing
secondary
character
action.
names.
Well, there was going to be a lot
so-
more flipping to their screens, but whatever screwed us up between Bonnie and things. So here, what you're supposed to be seeing right now.
Bonnie, what a fine beard you've got.
Hi. I know. That's the beard I've always wanted to have. Honestly. I would have been Poirot in Murder on the Orient Express if I had that beard. Yeah, it's all right. Right? Exactly. That beard is hot. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no. Dungeon Barkeep's beard is like perfect. And I would like it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so first things first. I am going to.
There you go, Dirtbag Don.
Do you want to do this
Thank
all?
you.
Should we do this all with?
That's fine.
He has to just keep pantomiming. You have to just keep pantomiming, though. Just say water. Don't say it, but mouth watermelon, watermelon, watermelon.
I have confidence in you. You can do this. You're an actor. All right, so I am going to take an action to summon my Eldritch Cannon.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got 0 Eldritch Cannons now. And then the Eldritch Cannon is going to be fuck it, a flamethrower.
Flamethrower. Okay, cool. Flamethrower. Go ahead. You gonna attack with it then, I guess.
So I can use that as my bonus action. Can I use it right away? I've never played an artificer before, so I don't know.
Yeah. So if you, I'm just opening your character sheet now.
That's fair. You sure are.
Where are we at here? It's enhanced weapon. No. Repeating shot. No.
No, it's Eldritch Cannon, which I just added to my character sheet.
Eldritch Cannon, there it is. Blah, blah, blah. You learn how to, once you create a cannon, you can't do so again until you finish long rest. You can't have one cannon. Cannons are magical.
Scroll down. I'm gonna reformat this when I can, but if you go down to like cannon activation flamethrower, it's like 2/3 of the way down. 2/3 of the way down.
2/3. So like 6 feet?
Mm-hmm.
Eldritch Cannon is cannon activation flamethrower. Cannon exhales blah. The creature in the area must blah. Fire ignites any flammable. Right, but where does it say if it's an action?
It's a bonus
action. On each of
action.
your turns, you can take a bonus action to cause the cannon to activate. Did you take a bonus action to make it appear?
No, I took an action to make it appear.
Once you,
And that will be my action.
Okay.
Action.
All right. So you took an action, and then you still have your bonus action, right? So you can make it fire. So fire away.
Yeah. So you know what? I'm gonna, in order to release myself from the grapple, use the action to make my cannon, and then fire the action. I'm gonna use my secondary tentacle twist that Jula the Arc gave me.
Okay.
So I can do all of those things at once. All right. Okay. So I made the thing. I'm gonna.
Oh, it's got to be in
foot-
an unoccupied square, right?
Yes.
So the closest you can get it.
Is.
How far away can it be from you?
It can. Excuse me. Excuse me. 120 feet.
What?
Quick, somebody clip it.
Clip the bird for 100 gold. Okay. She was just like, excuse me. Anyway. All right. You have your flamethrower Eldritch Cannon. It's on
Yes.
the it's on the
Is
deck.
that guy? Okay.
It's
Great.
right there. You can move it wherever you want because you're in control of it, and then
Awesome.
I will just place the,
It's gonna
the
just
flame
move
burst.
like right the fuck here, I think.
So you're gonna flame burst
Yes.
Swash and Seals.
Oh, wait, hold on. Well, if I can.
They're on the side of the boat. They wouldn't get hit.
Says you. Who's DMing here, Thaka?
Maybe here? Is here gonna be fine? No. I think
Well, that
here's
won't
gonna
get
be
them.
fine.
Okay.
Here.
Oh, I see. You want to get both bad guys. She's positioning her Eldritch Cannon so she can take full advantage and hit both bad guys at the same time.
Port
Cool.
favor.
All right. Dex saving throw against your spell save DC. Cool. I'm gonna flip over to your spells. That is a
My
9.
spell save. Yeah, it's not great.
Okay.
I forgot that artificers use intelligence. for
Jawsy says, Dex save, huh? Jawsy says that's a fail. The other halfling says, ooh, also a fail. All right, roll your damage.
that. Cool. So I think that's 2d8 plus 1, if I'm reading that correctly. Right?
Like, totally. What is her damage? It's her fire damage. 2d8 fire damage. Just 2d8.
Is it just 2d8? Okay.
Taking 2d8 fire damage on a failed or a half. is
2d8
on
minus
success.
1.
Nope, just 2d8.
No?
That's what
All right.
it says. 2d8 fire damage. No plus or minus bonus.
8 total.
or else. 8. All right. So I shall move this out of the way so I can minus 8 and minus 8. All right. I will just move the fire out of the way so we can see what's going on.
All right.
Okay, that was Bonnie. Now it's the bad guys. Jawsy's gonna try to bite you again.
Another crit.
That is amazing. Don't trigger your shield because it's not going to matter. It was another natural 20.
Good God.
Jawsy is on fire and biting you.
I've also used my bonus action this round, so I can't do it
That's
again.
right, you can't.
Does that
All right.
make the biting worse because Jawsy's on fire?
No, because she shot him in the back. But he does get his claw attack on her as well. Hopefully this won't be a natural 20.
No,
There was one, though.
Might as well be.
Yeah, I mean, 17 hits me anyway.
Yeah. Oh, that's 18.
Jesus.
What happens to your Eldritch Cannon when you go unconscious? I suspect it disappears.
I would also
Create
suspect it
cannon.
disappears.
On each of your turns. All right. Well, I'll keep attacking, and then I'll figure that out while someone else is talking, so it's not just dead
doesn't
air.
say.
All right.
Hold on.
This dude moves over here and swings that. No, he does something really bizarre, Jimmy. He tries to bite you.
Well, that's rude.
Oh God!
Do you want?
He bit you. He bit you. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, okay.
Really?
That's a 5.
Wow.
You know what?
right.
Tentacle twisting.
The players have had enough of the DM shenanigans.
Yeah. Yes. So I either get
Please
a reroll.
fill up the Kraken.
Okay. So I either get a reroll or I get advantage on the previous roll I did. Correct?
Yeah, those are options. I think Lich just dropped a list of what can be done. Give yourself inspiration, reroll, or give yourself advantage on the previous roll.
Maybe spend it like a luck point, like 1, and then get creative. It's got to be based on a mechanic. Like, is there some kind of something in your abilities that could twist just a little bit?
Could you perhaps?
Did I subtract?
We don't want to break the rule so much as we want to like crack the rule just a little bit.
Yes, it is. What about
What if you
subtracting from the person that hit me? Like,
oh, I mean, that was a 24.
yeah. My AC is apparently a 19.
You Why don't you
But yeah, I'll just
look at? I opened up your armor. Do you remember the thing your armor can do?
Yeah, the shadow armor.
I don't know that it would really matter in this case. Well, there's no light to begin with, so yeah.
Yeah.
What about?
Santa Claus does what?
It's a thing that. Oh.
Oh yeah. Oh shit! You found out I'm Santa Claus.
That's where all the cookies have gone.
Let's see. This is the bad guys going in the third round, right?
Yep.
Second round.
Second round. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm trying to think like how you could use this tentacle twist to do something cool. Like,
What if we let him voluntarily drop prone?
what about feline agility? What if you use a tentacle twist to get your reflexes agility allow you to move with a burst of speed, and we'll just say that you do it out of turn.
Okay.
It's using a mechanic of your character, and you're just jumping kind of initiative to get this extra action.
Okay.
That's cool. I like that.
Yes, then I will very much do that.
Hell yeah.
Kill the Kraken.
To the cat.
Fantastic, darling. Whoever gave it to me.
Okay, so what I'll say is, you darted forward in that weird cat fashion, where suddenly you're not in the spot you were.
The zoomies.
Yep. So you do the zoomies, and this halfling reaches out and bites thin air and misses on that,
And the halfling's a biter? Rough.
and then tries to claw you
Must be
in
from
your,
New
in your
York.
new spot and fails. Good, you avoided all the damage and the poison, the fever.
Oh.
Okay, so let me reopen the turn order. That was the bad guys. Patches,
Yeah.
you have arrived up on the deck. I'm going to move you
So
into this
now,
spot here.
now
so you can
Bonnie
see.
has to do the thing for Patches, right?
So real quick, I've arrived on deck. Is that a cannon?
Chili,
straight ahead?
you have to mouth
Oh.
puppet. Yeah, there is a weird kind of cannon. Not me, just him.
There's a learning curve.
Yeah, that it might be fading out of existence. I'm reading about it right now.
One second.
And I won't count
Hold
on
on. Real quick, I'm talking as myself. I'm gonna post this in our little room. What's it? Boop. Basically, a stack exchange seems to agree if the artillerist falls unconscious, the eldritch cannon stays around.
I disagree because it's
Okay.
a spell-like activity, and therefore all spells fall when a caster falls unconscious.
Cool.
All
How much
spells
damage did I take? I'm so sorry.
You are at -13 right now.
How? All right. Okay, so I'm at 0. I'm gonna have to make a death saving throw. Great.
You will have to
Wonderful.
make a death saving
So
throw.
Save Bonnie is now on the list of priorities.
Yeah, she's like bleeding
And
right in front of you.
I think
as
Bonnie
you climb
will
up here.
figure it out.
This does feel very familiar.
Exactly. So that means Bonnie's gonna be able to figure it out.
Yeah, and she's gonna have another cybernetic leg.
Yeah.
All's well that ends well.
Yeah, just a waterbender.
Can I? Okay. Well, I'm not. Rather than telegraph my shot, I would like to reach out and grab Jawsy with one arm in a grapple.
Okay.
Grappling the grappler.
Grappling the grappler.
Which is probably a terrible idea considering how bad my stats are, but
You are a little larger than the rest of the party here, so okay. Grappling is an opposed strength check, so give me a strength check, and I will give you a strength check, and we'll see how it goes.
oh, that was good timing.
Wow. You win. Just barely. So you
I would
reach
like to
out.
hook him overboard.
Sure. That's a pretty big thing.
Mm-hmm.
You have him grappled currently.
Yep.
Okay. So I feel like that is a melee attack,
I buy that.
and he'll get maybe a save depending on how you roll.
I would like to roll to yeet.
Yeet Jawsy. You have a button for that?
I'm just gonna roll my pike attack, I guess. And
Yeah,
we'll
that's fine.
ignore
That's fine.
Yeah. Not super.
The okay, one of those twos I think should be taken off. Let me look at. Yeah, you wouldn't get the thrown weapon on there, so we'll take 2 off of that result, so that you
Oh,
get
that's
a 12.
weird. I didn't have that checked. I don't know why that's...
Yeah, they were both checked. But
Oh,
your
you
deed die,
unchecked
you do
that.
get,
Oh, okay.
you do get. I just did. So your deed die goes. No, you only got a 2 on the deed die. So you grab him, you're like, "Urgh," and you realize he's way heavier than you thought. Just a bunch of pile of shark jaws was going to be, and you don't get him off the ground. But you still have him grappled.
All right. I suspect that's my turn.
Yes. Patches break. Okay, now I can. Now we're going to go to
Glad I threw my
everybody's
arm into this
here.
Sharkman.
Okay, top of the 3rd round, Swash, Seals, and Brookley will climb over the side here, but Jimmy starts out with a 24 initiative. Go.
Yep. So Jazzy is grappled, which means I would have advantage on hitting him, correct?
Yeah, I believe so.
Which gives me sneak attack bonus.
Speed of 0. Effects if the effect removes the grappled creature from reach. Oh. I'm going to say yes because they can't move. I'm going to say yes, that's...
Fantastic.
Well, they're engaged with one of your allies, and that automatically triggers your sneak attack.
So I'm going to attack Jazzy with a rapier. Does a... Hey, what do you know?
Let Jimmy do Jimmy.
What alignment is Jazzy?
That's only on skill check and saving throws.
Oh, right. So does a
What do you think? I'm dumb.
13 hit Jazzy?
Yes, it does. As a matter of fact.
Fantastic. So
just click on rapier.
I have to click sneak
Rapier.
attack first.
Oh,
and then
click
the rapier damage. That
Nope.
didn't
click
do the
on
damage.
rapier in the chat. On the first one. In chat.
Oh,
Just rapier plus 6. Click on the word rapier.
yeah.
There you go.
No, that still
Nope.
does.
No, in chat, not on your character sheet.
Oh.
Boosh, you got it.
Oh.
7 and 7.
14
That's lucky
points of
14 damage. You're right.
That's 14 points of damage.
Okay. Yep. All right. So you hit it with your rapier.
Yes. And then I would like to bonus action disengage.
Okay. Smart. From everyone, because the other one's behind you.
Yeah. So I don't. So that when I move, I don't provoke attacks of opportunity.
Okay. Then you can move now.
Fantastic.
As your bonus action. Yeah,
I
as an
don't
action.
know that really where Swash is coming up, so I'm gonna go.
Well, you see them coming over the side now.
Oh, right.
They're like just crusting it.
Yeah, I'll just go right there.
Okay.
That'll be my turn.
Brookley, you come clambering over the side. How dare you?
I didn't
I
see
mean,
what's happening.
You could do that.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, crew.
I'm gonna step over the edge here,
Aha!
and then I'm gonna kind of scoot over this way, so I've got a bit of an angle. And then I'm gonna look at that little halfling thing, chuckle a little bit, stick my hand out, and cast Gust of Wind so that I blow him off the back of the ship.
He is grappled by the
you
Goliath
go.
currently.
Nope, not Jazzy, the halfling.
Oh, the halfling. Okay.
And not the Bonnie halfling, right?
Correct.
All the halflings.
Thank you for not eating my body into the sea.
All right. Gust of wind. Cast away.
I need the halfling to roll a strength save. Beating a 15.
There we go.
Nice.
Strong wind, blah, blah, blah. Pushed 15 feet away. Okay. He does not. So he's gonna tumble overboard.
I you know,
Bye-bye.
Tumbles overboard out of sight.
and then I'm going to go, because that was 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm going to get down here and start heading toward the cabin to go and grab my stuff.
He's just like, I'm out, y'all.
I helped.
Right. I helped.
Yeah.
The halfling got flung off the boat.
Jawsy.
So far.
Yeah.
Until the
Bonnie,
reinforcements
death
come.
save.
Oh.
Great. 18.
Fako, did you need something else?
Yeah. As a bonus action, I would like to cast a second spell. And that would be Hex.
Oh.
Ooh.
Okay.
Let me pull it up so everybody sees what this thing does.
You're one of those.
Why?
Because
there you go.
you cast it. You place a curse on a creature that you can see within range until the spell ends. You deal an extra 1d6 necrotic damage to the target whenever you hit it. Okay.
Also,
What did you cast
also,
on?
I'm casting it on Jazzy, but also I get to choose one ability that it has disadvantage on, which is going to be Strength.
Hell yeah.
Yes. Yes, turtle.
Okay.
And then I'm going to run away.
Run away.
Well, I see. You two have that, what do they call it? Sense of self-preservation.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
So that was my turn.
All right. After now, it's a death save for Bonnie.
Can
It
I
sounds
keep
like
that
a
18 that I
emo
wrote
band.
before?
Death save for Bonnie. Oh yeah. Sorry.
Death save for Bonnie.
That's our new emo band.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
It's all D&D
Hey.
songs.
All right, so I've got a success.
Okay, this thing is grappled by the Goliath. It's okay with that. It bites the Goliath. No, it misses. It claws the Goliath. It also missed. It would have disadvantage on both of those. Doesn't matter. It fumbled the bite, and then it got an 8 on the claw. It can't move because it's grappled by the Goliath. And secret DM roll.
And now there's reinforcements.
Okay.
Gonna tear my arm off. I'm gonna need a robot arm.
Man, a robot arm for a Goliath, that would be a pretty penny.
That would be insane. That's halfway to Warforged.
Yeah.
Swash! You climb over the side with seals.
As I come up over the side, it's almost not like I didn't come up over the side. It's like lightning flashes, and there I am. and
Glistening in the
glistening.
moonlight.
Six pack my nipples so hard they look like they're gonna scrape across the sky and stars. The wind is picked up and my
God.
mustache is kind of flailing in the wind. A spray of water comes up behind me. I assess the situation. I leap over lithely and head over to Bonnie, and I'm gonna cast Spare the Dying.
We're gonna need an extra hour every time he does something so we can describe it.
I like it. Are we all leaning that
Just wait
direction?
for
I'll do
combat.
it.
Yeah, everybody has to do it now. We're only gonna have one round of combat every game.
Wait, is this exalted now? Is that what we're playing exalted?
All right,
If it were
so
exalted, we'd have to spend the rest of the session looking up what our powers were supposed to do.
So,
and
do I
what were
roll
they.
for
You're
Spare the
right.
Dying,
You're
or-
absolutely right.
you roll for which what? Spare the
Do I ro-
dying.
do I
You
roll?
touch a living creature. You have to go touch Bonnie.
Yeah, so that's what I'm doing.
Gotta poke me.
I leap
move.
over. Very
Ah!
yes.
Is
light.
wait real
Like a-
quick? Is this
Okay, like-
dude? Is this seals?
These
this
two
is
are
me.
connected. Bonnie's
is
on the
Schwartz.
ground right here.
No,
And
this little like
That's
lamprey
seals, yeah.
looking thing. Okay, all right,
Bonnie, there's Swash.
Not a new
Just-
monster. Good check.
cool. I wasn't sure if that was the halfling or not.
The problem I'm trying to figure out is how you're going to get to Bonnie. Because the Goliath and Jawsy there are grappled together.
You're right.
She's on the other side of them.
Bonnie's body.
like
Basically
You have an
over
implement?
Bonnie's body, though.
Can you like
right,
dive
she's on the
and, like,
ground underneath
tap
them.
my hat?
You're technically like
She's underneath them. Okay.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
So
Bonnie
set the
went
scene for
down,
me. Set the scene
and then
for me.
Patches
Yeah,
In
came
the
so-
audience, please.
So, Patches came over the railing. This large shark jaw creature, shark jaw skeleton, for lack of another word, came over and then bit Bonnie, and she dropped. And then Patches reached out and grabbed it. Now, Patches and it are grappled while Bonnie's body is directly below them.
Okay.
And so you can't be in the same space as the creature. I would give you I was going to say an agility check, wrong game. I give you a
Swash.
dexterity-based skill check to see if you can get in there and like tag her
Sir-
I
out.
was gonna say how
Sir-
good. What,
Sir,
what's
I
your
have a tentacle
performance?
twist.
Oh,
You can
Tentacle
also
twist allow
transit
me
the
just to
space
be
I'm
just
in.
enough to get in there and touch her.
Just thinking like an arabesque, and just
The-
touch me with his toe.
I have a
Here's
tentacle twist.
so
You
the
can't see what I'm doing, but
if you'll allow me, Swash.
Sure.
The deadly dance that Patches and the shark jaw skeleton are engaged in sees a turn of fate for the good as their engagement takes them clear of Bonnie's body, and you can swing
Yes.
in there. You can slide in there and tag her to spare the dying.
Tag, you're it.
Spare the dying.
All right, so or maybe I yell out to Patches, Patches, and Patches maybe just twerks one way, right? Twerks.
Twerking Goliath, everybody.
Twerks.
Twerking Goliath.
He
That's
twerks a little bit this
that's
way.
our alt rock
Everybody
band.
picture that. Very important.
Okay. Yes. Spread that out. I don't need to roll, right? I just need to touch her.
Correct.
That's right.
Okay. There you go. Boom. Is there anything else I can do? Is that everything I can do on the turn?
The casting was an action, the moving was your move action, and I allowed you to tentacle twist to get them out of the way so that you could reach in and yep.
Okay. That's it for me then. I touched her and jumped back. Hopefully she doesn't get trampled upon.
Twerk the dying girls.
oh,
All right, we are to Patches. Patches, fate is in your favor, and you manage to wrench the shark jaw away from where it was, and you see Swash slide in, and you can see the healing glow come off his hand into Bonnie, and you know that she is currently safe. What do you want to do?
Man. Okay. So okay, that's a stretch.
Excuse me.
Even I am like, I don't know. That's a bit much. I was gonna try and sell my my advanced carrying capacity for lifting this guy up over my head.
I love it. You're gonna like suplex him over the railing behind you.
Basically, I wanna lift him up over my head and then again yeet him overboard.
Who do you think is
Wonderful.
DMing this game? Someone that's not me?
That's fair. So I count as one size larger for carrying capacity, if that's helpful.
Oh, that is helpful because this is a large creature and you are now considered as large as it is. So sure.
Oh, and I forgot I've got an action surge. Yeah. So do we need a strength check to lift him and then another to throw him?
Tell you what, we'll combine this into basically. No, a strength check to lift him, and then like a melee attack because you get your deed die to toss him overboard.
Great.
Because I've seen deed dies used. The deed die, everybody in the audience, comes from the previous game system, and I allowed all the players to kind of keep a cool aspect from that game. And so they have like some of these little bonuses. You definitely pick up this. It's just shark jaw bones. How heavy can it be? So you pick it up.
It was really heavy a second ago.
You go to turn to pivot and throw it overboard.
Twerk.
And you roll a 10.
Twerk it. Yep.
To twerk it.
Goes the twerk.
And it
Has disadvantage.
Yeah. It fails to fall on you, and as luck would have it, falls overboard.
Great.
Into.
Bye-bye. I'm not awake.
And stay there.
All right. We'll pause the combat for a moment. Across from the stern castle to the forecastle, you see another one of those shark jaw things, but it seems engaged with somebody hanging out on the. What the heck's the term, Ansel? The bowsprit?
Oh, I can't see what you're pointing at, but yeah, the bowsprit thing all the way on.
Yes, thank you. You hear. Hey, let this boy stay off me like these boys out. Coming from here, but you can see.
Is that a Guido voice?
Let's grab you all here.
That or next week's guest.
There's a shark thing here, and
Shark thing, ooh ha ha.
What is the fire that's following us around?
That was the.
That's the fire effect from my elf. Yeah, it's gone now. There was a fire. It's gone now.
Okay. So we're kind of out of combat at this moment. Brookley, I'm going to move you down to the next thing here. You're making good progress.
0 HP if someone wants to restore me to.
So
not
Berkeley
0
is making it further deeper into the ship.
HP.
Yeah,
what's happening?
I'm headed below decks.
Yeah, he like disappeared down some stairs into a door and then down some more stairs.
I believe Swash
okay,
is the only one who can do anything to help you right now.
Yeah,
Bonnie.
Well,
unless did
yes.
Hoban's potions make it with us through the portal?
Oh.
I don't think I had any.
Potions.
I don't remember
I've
if
got
I
cure
used up all of
wounds.
mine.
I'm gonna go ahead since
That's an entire spell slot though, so.
yeah.
All right.
We got a half hour
Thank
left,
you.
y'all.
For you to not be dead, that's important.
This episode's got a half left.
Listen, thank you for spending a spell slot on me. Usually I'm not worth a spell slot, so.
Bonnie, that's literally what this is for. Cure wounds. I'm not curing the enemy. I'm curing you.
All right, that's fair.
Not just me.
Thank you for.
The incredible thing is you managed to yeet 2 enemies off the side of the ship, which I don't think we've
That's
done
true.
before on this show.
Yeah, I mean, now we have. So
Well, it's a new record that we plan
we
on
get to
breaking.
like add little pins to
I
our
am chaotic good.
cartons.
Patches needs to do
at
more.
the beginning of every show, we have to be
push-ups.
like enemies yeeted, like a
Enemies
running
yeeted.
tally.
Yeah, that should be another
Do
check,
I
man.
roll for cure wounds? Here we go.
You do, or somebody
yes,
does.
you
It doesn't
roll
matter
how
who.
much health.
1d8 plus your
Did it do it?
spellcasting modifier.
It did not.
Oh.
While
It
he's
should be in
rolling
your
now.
attacks and spellcasting box on your main character sheet. Let me open up your character here.
Yeah, I got it. I
If
just
not, I
clicked
can
it.
just roll it.
I mean, I just clicked it. But, oh,
Hey, there
there
goes.
it goes.
Well, no.
Oh no.
Spell save DC? No.
Yeah.
1d8 plus whatever that is. Okay.
Right in the middle of the character sheet there.
Yeah.
See where it says attacks and spellcasting?
Oh, I see.
Click on the
this
on the
one?
word cure wounds.
Yeah.
It's gonna show up like 5 times now.
No.
Oh,
It should roll like 5.
do you
or
have it
6 times.
popped? Do you have it popped out? Hold on, do you have it popped
I
out?
do.
It's asking you what level. So go back to the main screen,
Oh, all right.
and it'll say level 1, and then just say okay.
Right,
There you
because you
go.
can't upcast it.
I rolled a 1, everybody.
That's all right.
4
It's so-
HP.
More
4
than 0.
HP is better than 0 HP. So thank you, Schwash.
Bonnie's
Yep.
awake with 4 HP. There was a question about Hoban's potions from Ansel.
Yes.
Right?
Just
Hoban's
yes.
healing salve.
It's
Yes,
not urgent though, so
Just tell me high or low.
high.
Oh, I've got lay on hands. I forgot about that. The luminescent jellyfish appears over the wounds.
Oh, yeah.
No,
Seeps
no.
onto them,
Never
closing
lay
the
on
wounds.
hands me. Never lay on hands
I
me.
totally crafted some of his spells to be really cool and gross.
And
Love it.
so we find out that Swash is a paladin. Ugh.
Okay. Out of combat, so you've made it, you have attained the Stern Castle. You hear somebody yelling or grumbling from the bowsprit, which is the front of the ship. You know that Brookley ran down the stairs to the main deck and then has disappeared from sight. What would you like to do in the next 26 minutes?
Well, I want to check out the ship. Right? We want to check out the ship. This is
Well,
gonna
you
be
said
our
there's
ship.
another monster
Sure do.
and somebody shouting, so we should
Oh.
probably
Yeah,
check
there's
that out.
some kerfluffle over at the front of the ship.
I
currently.
think we've established that Swash's hearing is not on.
I'm
point
swear
most
I'm
of the time.
whistling for seals, and it's less of a hearing thing and more of an attention thing. But I'm gonna whistle for seals, and I want to look over at Ansel and be like, we got to clear off our ship, right?
Of course,
Yeah.
we can't very well have a ship and have other random people on it that what we don't approve of.
Right.
Time to clear
Let's
the
do
decks,
this.
as they say.
Time to clean the decks. Is it
Right.
clean the deck? It's swab the decks, right?
Clear.
Clear the decks. Okay.
Yeah,
Wait.
you got
What
to
happened to
clear the
swabbing?
deck before
Okay.
you swab it.
Oh,
I'm
I
going to
see.
speed this up a little bit.
And swab it with their bodies.
Yeah. Is anyone going to stay on the stern castle, or are you all going to go down to the main deck?
Is the stern castle open?
Yeah,
a very
there's just
personal
like
question.
there's a railing at the front. You see the one stairwell down on the lower or on the port side
Okay,
of the
then
ship.
I'm gonna stay where I am and shoot Jawsy 2 with my space
Disregard
gun.
what I've just. Disregard everything that I've just clicked just
It's
down.
somewhat dark and 75 feet away, and
Yeah, but I don't know that other guy.
8320, wonderful. Yes, I would also like to shoot Jawsy if I can see him from where I'm at the Stern Castle.
Someone
Okay.
light a flare over there.
Yeah, my
Wait, you
eyes aren't
just-
so great.
You don't just naturally have gifted vision like me. See,
No.
you can fire from there, but because of the mist and everything, you'll have disadvantage.
Great,
Regardless, Bonnie, you'll hit with that first crossbow, even with disadvantage. So you can roll your.
Okay.
You can click on light crossbow in chat to roll your damage.
Food? 12 piercing damage.
Wow.
Nice.
Maximum damage. Maximum carnage. All right.
Fuck you, guy. Alright, so I have 19 crossbow bolts left.
Okay. Patches.
My character sheet closed, apparently, so. Una momentito.
Dare it.
No, momentito.
There you go. Now you got it right. Serious.
Hell. Can you see my character sheet, Chris?
Yeah, I still have it open.
Can
want
you
me
go
to
ahead and roll that? Because it is
fire-
not opening for me.
You're gonna fire chunky salsa.
Yep.
Chunky salsa. Yeah, you really want me to roll for you? That's a 20.
God damn.
Oh, I didn't even add the +2. And eight points of damage. I rolled terrible damage though.
Woof.
Bonnie's crossbow bolt did more damage
Than my
than the
space
laser
gun.
rifle. Jimmy, your cohort seemed to be shooting at something across the ship.
Even though, Baxi have dark vision. Is the dynamics lighting set up for dark vision as well?
Yeah, how much dark vision you got? 60 feet?
Yeah.
I just literally gave everyone 30 feet because it's such a kind of small map.
Okay.
So I'll just flip it.
I just
flip the
I don't know too much
There you go.
about dynamic lighting, so that's
That
fine.
should change. Now you see 60 feet.
Okay. Cool. Okay.
Also,
so I
now
can,
I see 60 feet, so. But it's
Well,
okay, I don't mind.
Kind of everyone will probably see. I
It's-
think
it's
halflings
gonna
can
be
see
fine.
60 feet anyway.
I don't think that.
Oh no, they
happens,
don't
but
have. They don't have not 5th
Yeah.
edition.
It's
Previous
gonna be
editions.
I don't see crap.
It's gonna be fine.
Stop moving me, Lich. Let's see.
Whoa. Yeah.
Stuck in the portholes. Oh.
Oh, that's
I try and move back when I notice it. But then you notice it and you try and move me. I'm like, no, one of us has to move, and it's
It
gonna
should always be on the player to be within your circle.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Right.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
We are actors, sir.
Wait,
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, sure.
Ah, okay.
just mime in the
Okay,
porthole.
cool. I misunderstood what you were saying.
In the portholes. Right in the portholes. What are you doing,
so-
Jimmy?
I am going to dash to jump.
You are a cat. You can literally just leap over this railing and
Yeah.
drop down to the main deck.
Caw! But you need
Annoying.
to say caw while you do it.
That puts you.
Oh,
nope.
gosh.
Hold on, sorry.
Why-
When you
no,
leap over
you're
the
off.
deck, you're
Shit.
technically
Okay.
like right there.
Oh my god, this man.
Oh, that's the
That's
deck.
the
Okay.
main deck below, right? And then the stairs to get up to the other side are up there if that's where you're going.
Gotcha.
So that was 15 feet. 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45 to get to those stairs. 50 feet is right up here where I'm pinging. Because once you climb those stairs, you're back on.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep, there you go. That's 50.
Caw!
I'm 50, so I have 10 more move. 10.
Jimmy ran off the raised back deck of the ship, jumped over the railing because he's a tabaxi, landed on the lower main deck, which is in the middle of the ship, then ran up some stairs up at the front of the ship to, I believe, attack this thing from behind with a sneak attack.
We get it.
Oh, no,
You're
you-
very fast.
The zoomies.
Except that he used his zoomies to get there, so he doesn't have an attack right now. All right, Swash and Seals.
Would I be able to hide before, though? Would I be able to hide from him just to make sure that he doesn't notice me?
It's pretty intent on trying to like climb out and get this person.
Okay.
Now you see it's definitely a dwarf out on the boat.
Most likely the person I heard that nobody else heard.
Yes, shockingly. So, I mean, it doesn't know you're there anyway.
Okay.
Swash?
All right, so if me and Seals move to the edge to look down, what are we seeing?
The front edge, this railing here?
Down to the main level.
Yeah. So, you see, like, there's a big cargo. So, it's about 5-6 feet down from where you are. You look over the rail. You see there's like a longboat that's about 15 feet long and about 5 feet wide, probably sits 4 to 6 people. There's a huge cargo hatch, which they would load cargo down into the hold, but it's closed, so you can't see into it right now. You see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 doors, 3 to the fore and 4 to the aft, and then stairs to the forward going up, which Jimmy just yeeted across, just zoomed across.
So Jimmy's down in the main area.
Jimmy's
No,
now on
I'm
the
on the
front
opposite.
elevated area.
Oh,
There's like
okay.
in the middle, it's lower, and then it's
I see.
higher
Front
back.
elevator. Do I see anybody on the front on the thing over there? Do I see the dwarf or whatever it is? And
You have not noticed the dwarf or anything, and from where you are right now, you kind of can't see because the capstan for the anchor is in the way.
okay. So, but I heard people that the sounds came from that side.
Right, and Patches and Bonnie are firing at something up there, firing something at something over there.
Yeah, I'm gonna run as fast as I can as well, and I'm gonna cast shield on myself while I do it.
55. Okay, that's 55. You have 5 feet of movement right there.
So I make it kind of where, halfway across or something.
No, you're up here.
On the front.
I'm
You
not looking
ran
at the,
right
I'm
next
not
to
looking at the
Jimmy.
map. I want you to say it. So
Okay,
everybody
you
else can
ran
know
down
what's
the
going on.
stairs from the stern castle. You ran across the main deck.
Yep.
You ran up some stairs, and you're like 5 feet behind Jimmy, and you have 5 feet of movement left.
Oh, what am I seeing up there?
You climb up there. There's the capstan, which is attached to the anchor chain, and then at the very front of the ship, there's one of those shark jaw skeletons,
shit,
and out on the bowsprit, which is just like the forward point of the ship, you see a dwarf out there waving a weapon and yelling at the shark jaw.
Okay. I want to. I can cast shield as a reaction. Sweet. I'm gonna ready up my trident. I'm not close enough, obviously, to hit anybody, but I'm gonna be ready.
Okay. You still have 5 feet, so you could move forward, or you could move 5 feet, or you could move behind Jimmy. Either way, you're going to be within range to hit the move and hit the thing next time.
Okay. I'm gonna go forward. I'm gonna get up ahead of Jimmy.
You're right next to him now.
And then seals can move farther than me.
How'd you get here?
I believe so. Yeah.
So one of the two.
Seals.
Don't attack the dwarf.
No, you want the dwarf? Are you calling the dwarf?
30 foot of land movement, 40 for swimming. So was just behind you. So it's still just behind you, but on the raised forecastle area.
No,
okay.
I'm not saying I want the dwarf. I'm saying if we save this person, he'll probably be so happy and overjoyed that he'll give us free stuff.
Oh, he's being
free
attacked
stuff.
by the. Okay. I
Yes,
read
the
situation wrong.
jawbone is basically pushing him off the boat.
Yeah. So I'm sending seals after that.
Okay.
Boom.
All right. The shark jaw
Jawsy.
skeleton thing kind of moves forward a little. The dwarf, does he notice that you're there is the question? Because then he might be bolstered. I'm just going to use one of these characters. Okay, just doing nothing here. And he's pretty intent on the shark thing. But
I would be too.
It is a
no.
main threat.
Yeah, he does not notice you're there, so he does not like lunge forward to attack or anything. He's just in save zone. He clearly doesn't want to go in the water.
Because he's a child of Morg.
Brookley, you run down some stairs and you end up in this room, which you know is like just above the bilges. So you're in the hold of the ship currently. In a small area, there's a door to your immediate left. And you suspect there's probably a door behind you that goes to the main cargo hold. I think you're muted.
Oh wait, who are we? Where are we at? We at
Brookley. Yes. Our cameo character.
Who is muted? Question mark?
I think you're muted, Thaco.
I did. I muted
There you
myself.
go.
I'm
Okay.
sorry. I'm a professional.
Stream didn't
There you
even
go.
notice.
that?
You weren't even on stream. They didn't see you were talking. Just
That's
us.
right. So I'm gonna go into the main hold. and find the package that I
Okay.
need to grab.
You come down the stairs, you swing around, you're going for that door, and standing in front of the door is one of these things. Let me describe it for everybody here. An emaciated gray husk of a creature wears rags and picks hungrily at a sliver of bone sticking out of its arm. It's kind of crouched, so it's almost crawling, but it turns and looks at you as its eyes glow like flickering coals, and it exudes a desperate ferocity with each raspy, rot-fouled breath.
Oh, well, then we're going to make its life miserable. I'm going to transfer my hex onto it, giving it disadvantage on Constitution.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast at it.
Okay.
Need to be on the right screen. There we go.
Eldritch Blast, 1 damage. Beam of crackling energy streaks towards a creature within range. Range spell attack. You got a 13 that hits it. 1 damage, creates more.
I actually get 2 bolts, so the second
Creates
one.
more than 1 at 5th level. Yep. Total of 10 damage then.
Yep.
All right, so you blast 2 Eldritch Blasts. Crack. And it says. I'm just going to resolve this combat down here, and then we'll move back up to the main deck.
Okay.
It reaches forward. It doesn't have any of that. And it reaches out and it tries to claw at you. Ooh.
Good God, really?
Roll a 20. Give me a Constitution saving throw, or you might be paralyzed. This is how I kill everyone in episode 1.
No, it's only.
I mean,
It's only Brookley though.
who needs legs?
it's only the cameo. Brookley got a natural 20 on his Constitution saving throw, and so just
Good.
takes the
say,
8
he's a
points
Toro.
of damage.
I think. No, it's an action to withdraw into your shell, not a bonus action. It's a bonus action to come out.
Correct. All right, and then I'm just going to repeat it because that's what we do best. Another Eldritch Blast volley.
All right, I'm gonna.
Oh, the second one misses.
That's not you. Here you are. Brookley, 43 minus 8, 35.
Oh, I should have updated.
No, it's all right. I got it. I'm the DM today, DM Thaco.
Oh, well, I had my character sheet up. I thought it would update my avatar too.
I don't know what's up with your avatar. Your avatar's acting weird. Hit and miss. 3 points of damage from that first Eldritch Blast is enough to take it down. So
Yay!
You killed it. All right. So then you are free to move into the actual hold.
I'm just going to kick the thing out of the way.
And you're going to be happy to know that I also place enemies there.
Oh, you're a sweetheart.
All right, moving back up to the main deck.
Almost
we're
like he
back
should have
to
just, stayed with the party,
What?
the group of people.
I would never punish you for splitting up the party. Bonnie and Patches, ranged weapon attacks, if you wish.
Heck yeah.
I do wish. All right. Bonnie. That's me. Okay, here we go. Crossbow! Oh, wait, hold on. That just changed the name of it. Crossbow! Nope, that's the dagger. Crossbow! 12.
Shoot that crossbow. Shoot that crossbow.
I sure will.
Crossbow. Let's see. I see a chunky salsa. I see a dagger. No, a crossbow.
I clicked dagger by accident because it's
Okay.
right below crossbow. The mods are the same, but 12. 12 for the crossbow.
All right, the crossbow's gonna miss. Chunky salsa's gonna hit though. It's another terrible damage roll.
All of 4 damage. Yeah, man.
4 damage. All right. The crossbow misses. We are at Jimmy.
Move slightly and then stab.
Okay. That will be a sneak attack. You'll have advantage because it doesn't know you're there. It's engaged otherwise. 21.
21.
None of that matters. Click on rapier.
Cool.
Sneak
Can
attack.
you yeet a
15
rapier? I mean,
damage.
I know physically you can yeet a rapier, but in D&D you should be able to yeet a rapier. I'm just gonna put that out there.
I'm pretty sure it's light and you can.
Technically, you can throw anything, but once it becomes thrown and it's not a thrown weapon, it's considered improvised and only does 1d4 damage.
See the rules, the rules lawyer over there? There you go. There's your answer.
Good thing he's
That's
not our DM.
fair.
Yeah, you guys would be dead already. I just like to make it dangerous. Swash and seals.
I think we could survive Diantheco.
What's the
At least-
situation
at
with
least
the
Rock
with
and I.
Jazzy? Jazzy 2?
Jazzy has taken some shots
Son
from
of Jazzy.
Chunky Salsa and some crossbows, and then Jimmy just went up and somehow did damage with a rapier on a bone thing. So
All right, Seal's going
Magic.
in first. In the
Magic.
first.
Sending in the Navy SEAls.
I'll
All
this
right.
out because roll 20. Not.
Yeah, roll 20 seems to be hitting some challenges today.
I think it's
Yeah.
because of the browser I'm using for it. I
It's
think
doing
that's
it to
all
me
is.
too, though.
Oh, it is?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
It's
Yeah,
just
I
been
haven't had problems.
it's being a pain in the arse for me
I just
too.
make the screen
I'm
really
using it
large
from,
and
but
keep
yeah.
everything in the one screen now. Less intensive. Seals has a bite attack and a slick spittle
Pack
move.
tactics, advantage against with one at least one of its hounds allies is within 5 feet of the creature.
Which it is. Jimmy's there.
Okay, I was about to be like, am I an ally of seals?
Are you?
Well, if not, I'm gonna
Cats-
just move.
It's an eel hound and you're a cat person. Ooh.
Seals,
ahead.
stop chasing Jimmy. All right, so that's a new thing, Jimmy. See, so Seals comes up and he wants really badly to go for Jimmy, but he knows I really want him to go for Jazzy. So, but and if it wasn't Jimmy, it was gonna be me too. So I could just move up too, so I'm within 5 feet. But
Sure.
yeah, so he's gonna attack. And then is there wait? Oh yeah, character sheet, bite.
Ooh, nice. 225s.
Okay.
Yeah, you
So roll
you
damage.
rolled
yeah.
10 damage.
10 damage. It had 6 hit points left, so you have destroyed Jazzy Jr.
So Seals torn between cat and bones.
Oh,
Decides because I want him to go for the treats, he's going for the treats, and boy does it.
go!
He's grabbing bones.
He is the goodest boy.
Lovely.
Goodest
only
boy
one-
has.
He finds the
destroyed.
biggest one, pulls that out, which brings the whole thing down, and now that's his thing. And nobody better go near it.
Oh, I thought his thing was stealing bones. Like, that's a character quirk. Bone stealing.
All right. The dwarf out on the bowsprit sees you have all like killed this thing, and he
Alright,
starts
dirtbag.
crawling in. He's like, "Why? I thought no one was ever gonna come and help me. I thought I was dead. I can't
Where'd the
swim,
rest go?
and I got these heavy iron boots on."
You had to use the restroom.
Oh,
Wouldn't
okay.
you have... Why... Shouldn't you have, like... If you can't swim, why not just throw the iron boots out?
Hey,
you know?
Twiz.
No God-fearing dwarf throws his iron boots away. What's wrong with you, cat person?
He's got a point.
I'm clearly not a
Eh.
dwarf person. How would I know such a thing?
I don't know what this world's coming to. Talking cat people and stuff. Thanks for the
Alright.
assist, you two over there. The short one and the tall one.
Bonnie's gonna.
No
get
trouble
a
Is
at
this
all.
Guido?
No, this is the
Oh, the
dwarf.
No, it's a dwarf. It's a dwarf.
Yeah.
Guido be
Save
drunk
and
and
save
sleeping
it.
in the boat that just drifted away. You're not sure where Guido is now. You like got him in the boat and you went rowing and then you just let the boat go because you didn't tie it off to anything.
Yep.
Seemed like a Patch's job. and
intentional.
Patches
That happens.
didn't do
The
that.
drunken sailor's in the boat out back. He's fine.
That's the safest place for him.
Yeah. Hey, Thaco is back. All right. We're going to pause the main deck action and go all the way down to the cargo hold where Brookley opens the door and steps into a full cargo hold and sees another one of those creepy creatures he just fought and a different type of creature.
Oh.
Creature.
Is there?
Creatures of the deep.
I can see the grating up to the top deck, right?
Creatures of the deep. In chat.
Yeah.
Creatures of the deep. In chat.
All right. So I'm going to holler out, "Hey, I got friends down here," and then Eldritch Blast the other guy.
There you go.
All right. Everyone on the raised areas can have a perception at disadvantage because while he's down there talking, yelling at you, you were all fighting and stuff. Which one are you attacking? The one closer or further away?
Closest.
Closest.
Perception, you say?
Perception.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's a 7. It's a 7.
That's a 7. You miss with the
That's a
first one and hit with
24.
the second one. There, Brookley. 6. That's a 13. Swash, you want to give me a perception check?
Sure. Oh my god.
And
do I?
then
I sure
Patches too.
What do you need from me?
Perception check.
Oh, great.
No and no. Okay. Because you were all engaged in combat and running and fighting and casting spells and stuff, nobody hears the poor war torment.
I didn't hear it with a 24.
You had a disadvantage because of all the stuff that was going on.
Disadvantage. I
Disadvantage.
that part.
All right. And he whips off 2 Eldritch Blasts. You do see some light shine through the cargo hatch. That's hard to miss because it's like dim and misty and such.
Many lights.
The things. Oh, this one is the bad one. Congratulations, you found the boss.
Oh.
This gray-skinned creature is like part of its face has been peeled off and it stands proud and tall. Its gray flesh, robust and muscled, sharp talons stained black. And its clothing is extremely well kept. It's wearing a suit of armor with some strange designs, and again, flickering red eyes, but with an intelligent, malicious gleam.
Oh. Oh.
Also, there's Creatures of the Deep poll in chat, just to let you know there.
Creatures of the Deep. You spelled creatures wrong, Jimmy.
Except that I can't spell words very well.
Guido.
Hey, I wanna suggest something. So,
Guido to be the.
it's midnight, and we haven't got to the climax of the whatever. So
we're very close. Yeah.
Are we? Well, because here's what I was gonna suggest. If we get it to midnight, we haven't got there. We jump ahead. Maybe something fun happens for a chat person, like something. We have something happen if we didn't make it to the finale of the final scene of this the episode. Because I'm more interested in making sure we have that final scene than anything else that needs to happen before then.
All right, I will do a summation. It's a hard-fought battle. Half of you die.
Oh man, that's a fresh tentacle twist.
Okay, I'm gonna rewind what I just said. Rewind.
It's a hard-fought battle. You all suddenly realize Brookley is missing. You figure he must have gone for the cargo hold.
Yes.
And you go booking down there just as he's like falling to the ground. And these gray-skinned creatures are like ready to pounce on him. And you come in with chunky salsa and eldritch cannons and seals and Umwanch powered magic or
yeah,
some type of powered magic. Oh, I was so close to winning. I should
Sorry,
have
bro.
Guido is a creature. Of
I was the other boat.
Creatures of the deep. You all come bursting in. The dwarf is running after you. There's like a big grand melee in the bowels of the ship. No one manages to blow a hole in the ship with a grenade launcher or a laser rifle or eldritch cannons or anything of that nature.
Good news. Good news.
And you manage to save Brookley, and you have fulfilled the job as you recuperate and sail off to an island he's directed you to. When these creatures are gone, the storm and the mist and the strange becalmness with no wind and no waves manages to disappear. And when you get back up onto the main deck, you're standing on a ship in the middle of the ocean. Some of the sails, like I said, are tattered and the ship needs some refurbishing, but you can easily get underway and get to this island. Brookley just has you drop him and 3 crates off on this island. He says, don't step foot on the island, just give me the stuff. You have fulfilled your contract with me. Take the ship and sail the high seas.
Leave me to my island.
There you go. There's as you're sailing away, you come around the corner of the island and you see what looks like some sort of temple or a slightly ruined building up towards the center of this small island.